We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 3 minutes. We're live in 2 minutes.
We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 1 minute. Seconds until showtime. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
I'm a guy who lost a bet and my dignity. Get out of the way! As if watching my team lose wasn't punishment enough. What are you looking at, huh? What are you? It's a 1-speed. And if you have cut rate car insurance, odds are you'd be paying for that yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. Hey, I'm walking here.
Dubby Energy provides high-quality energy drinks with a blend of natural ingredients, ensuring a clean and effective energy boost without the crash, later, or even the jitters. Dubby Energy is committed to helping individuals stay energized and perform at their best. When you need to have a little energy boost without all the lag or fatigue, let Dubby Energy take care of your body today. Use the promo code CRN for 10% off of your order every time. Dubby Energy.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Since 2018, CRN, proud to be the voice of the Clayton Comets. The following is an exclusive broadcast presentation of the Community Radio Network. We are CRN. Comets Country, it's time. Are you ready? From football to basketball, baseball, softball, and lacrosse, and even volleyball to soccer, and so much more. From the diamond to the field and the court, it's time for Clayton Comets Athletics. And we are now on the air for broadcast coverage exclusively on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
As a supermoon begins to hover around Raleigh in Crusaders Stadium, the possibility of weather moves the game to a 24-hour earlier kickoff than for Friday. On this Thursday evening, we are ready to battle it out in round number 5 of the Eastern, or actually it's the state championship semifinals, if you're keeping tabs of rolling the table, rounding the table. For the Eastern Championship final, it is ready to go down tonight, and we are looking forward to this one. In the next 48 minutes' time, we will know who will be going to the state championship. As the matchup is set, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Eastern Regional 7A Football Final, live on the Community Radio Network, Mixler app, Crusaders Stadium in Raleigh. 11-2, number 3 seed in the bracket, Clayton Comets, traveling to 12-1, number 1 seeded Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders. Clayton defeated Southeast Raleigh 35-21 to advance to the Eastern Final Championship game tonight. The Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders beat our team from the Greater Noose, the Garner Trojans, last Friday night, 16-14, a last-second field goal to determine it. We got an amazing crew. I'm Wesley Outland. Let's bring in the other members of our crew, and it, of course, begins with Robbie Worrell and Mark Coates. And, guys, we're ready for a heck of a football game. Good evening.
Wesley, you told me how to do this, but you know what? It's time!
Not yet. We're going to save that. We're going to save it for about 32 minutes, 33 minutes.
I tell you, brother, it's the electricity is in the air. I mean, it's chilly. It's football weather. But like you said, dude, it's a beautiful night for football. We did move it up 24 hours. But, everything's here. We got 2 really, really, really good teams on the field. It's going to be a physical battle, and I am looking forward to the next 48 minutes.
Me as well. 2 teams. Cardinal Gibbons has 1 loss on the season. Clayton has 2. You could argue what that should be or shouldn't, but that's how it played out for the season. So 2 best teams in the East are going to settle up. Who's number 1 here in just a few minutes?
Missed you at Vincent's last night, UNAB. Robbie, you were part of the co-host chair. One of the things we said when we came on the air was Clayton controls their destiny.
They do.
And everything is riding on continuing or packing it up and calling a season here tonight. But I will tell you this, with a supermoon hovering above without the cloud cover, Clayton wants some redemption on the Crusaders. Sometimes there's a lot of people that don't believe the Crusaders, Cardinal Gibbons, the school should be in our bracket, in our classification, whatever it is. But whatever it is, that's the way it is. They play to get their sanctioned body. They're playing in our sandbox. We just got to get out on the gridiron and go to it tonight, Robbie.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Wesley. And when you talk about, everything's thrown out of the window. Your destiny is in front of you. Take care of your business tonight. It's right here on you. And you talk about whether or not Gibbons should be playing with, in the same conference as us or in the same bracket, as far as classification.
Sure.
Should they be there? Should they not? Who cares?
It's the reality.
Yeah, they got 85 guys. We got 85 guys.
Exactly.
We got 85 helmets. They got 85 helmets. Let's line up across from each other and play the game for 48 minutes, and the best team will win. And you said it. The 2 best teams in the East are here.
That's right. That's right.
And that has played out, regardless of what anybody said to start the year or anything else or how the rankings were. But at the start of the year, if I'm not mistaken, I think Gibbons was 2 maybe, and I think Clayton was like 6 or 7. So they've played out pretty much as expected as we go through, with a couple other upsets. But these two teams right here have handled their business and gotten to this point that another 60 teams in the East wish they would have been in.
Right.
So listen, the last time these teams were in the Eastern Regional, or the last time Clayton was in the Eastern Regional final, it was back during the COVID season. And Robbie, Mark, we called that game on a spring Friday night at Cleveland. Obviously, this was during COVID times. It was a condensed schedule. Last time Clayton ran the table, if you will, and made it to this night was 2002. So over 20-plus years ago that this is something they're excited about. Mark, what's the buzz been about? What's it been like in Clayton leading up to this game tonight? Obviously?
Well, I mean, it's just been another week. Boys going to school, boys going to practice, just accepting reality for what it is and, trying to come out here tonight and win a football game. You want them to come out here. You want them to understand the
magnitude,
the magnitude
yep.
of where they're at. But at the same time, you just want them to treat it like, hey, guys, it's just another football game. Go out there. Lord have mercy. We've said this a number of times. Go out there and have fun and just play the game that you've grown up.
Well, Jackie Posey is joining me alongside for production. Let's go to the other end of the spectrum, and let's jump down and join our All-State sideline reporters. But first, here's a quick word from All-State as we get closer to kickoff.
I'm your football-obsessed best man.
When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Always great seeing Jason Holtz, everybody. WRDC Friday Night Rivals in front of your camera right now. And if that wasn't enough, they'll be on the TV call for the state championships, obviously, for next week. Let's go down and join our All-Star sideline reporters. As always, it's presented by Allstate. Find your local Allstate agent nearest you for home, auto, life, auto, you name it. They got it for you. In more. Kim Winslow, ready to go here tonight at Cardinal Gibbons. Welcome back here to Raleigh, and I know you're ready to see what goes on tonight, ma'am.
Absolutely. When we came here the last time, I think you were talking about it 2 years ago. We were the 13 seed. Obviously, we were coming off that big win against Pinecrest. Came here to face Cardinal Gibbons as the 5 seed, and that game did not start in our favor. I think within 3 offensive plays, it was 13-0. And then the Comets always fought back. It just wasn't quite enough. I think this team, they say play like you've been there before. Obviously, Cardinal Gibbons has been here 5 of the last 6, and the one time they weren't was obviously when Clayton and Cleveland were playing. And so Clayton's the new guy here, but I think they're confident. They know they're a good team. And so I think they are more than ready for this game tonight.
Let's check in on the other end of the spectrum as our All-State sideline reporter, not only with Kim Winslow, but he is also ready for tonight. First time! As you hear the crowd at Clayton already pumping up the Comets as they are just about wrapping up their practices. Tyler Campbell, Parker Ferguson, they're getting hyped up. They're ready. Braxton Cutchin, I know you're ready on the sideline at midfield as well. Good evening, my friend.
Good evening as well. Yeah, I'm pumped up for this. And I was just talking to Kim here a few minutes ago, right before we went on the air, and I said, I always loved playing in these kind of games, playing at Fuquay and playing in baseball there. We were my 2 years on varsity. We played in the state title and won it my junior year, and then we played in Eastern Regional my senior year. We always loved playing these games. You can tell these guys down here on the sideline, they want to be here. They deserve to be here, and they're excited to try and continue this. But to get to Chapel Hill next week or Durham, depending on where the locations are, who's to say where that's going to be. But if they want to get there, they've got to get through tonight first. Right now, it's a business trip over here to Raleigh, and take care of business. You see what happens next week.
Control your destiny. Thank you very much. Those sideline reports are presented by Allstate, reminding you you're in good hands, Comet Country, with Allstate. Mark, Robbie, you want to add a little more to that?
I got to say, they're exactly right.
You hear the crowd pumped up. I'm hearing the horns already. Don't waste the horns of the
This side is
already,
packed.
right?
I was just looking. I don't know what's
the
going on.
Home side,
I
don't know what's going on. But
they must still be tailgating. I don't know if they must come in at the last minute. But right now, we look good over on this side, and the other side's weak. So So, I got to say, a lot of things going on in Clayton tonight. Because they moved the game, it kind of messed us up with the tree lighting and everything else, going on when we originally scheduled to play on Friday. But because of move this, we talked last night a little bit about it. How does it affect the attendance here at the game? I don't think it's done anything.
So far, it's not.
The way you look at it, I guess the Christmas tree lighting and Santa Claus will be there next year. The Eastern Regional Finals might not be, so come tonight.
That's right.
My question is this: where are we going to put the band at? The band's going to be here soon.
Well, that'll finish filling it up. So, I mean, I don't know if they're out in the parking lot taking that last shot of vodka before they come in, or they just sitting over there thinking that they're not too worried about their team losing tonight. So, you know.
It's crazy to see right now, but that is one thing that did change, Wesley, because originally, I'm glad the band's coming. But originally, the band was going to stay in Clayton
because they were going to lead the parade.
They were leading the parade or escorting Santa out at the end or something. But now CPD and those guys, first responders are doing it so that we could have the band. And I think the band being here is going to help the boys as well. Again, try to make this as much like a home game as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Don't change that. We play on turf; they play on turf. So there's no advantage to either team there. So you want to try to fill your stands and have it, like I said, as normal as possible.
Right. Yeah, don't let it deter anything, obviously. And can we tell you something? It has been a while since the Comets have been on the road. Do you want me to tell you? Clayton versus Garner. Back in mid-October.
Lord.
Was the last time
has it been that long?
Been on the road. Yes, sir.
That's 6-7 weeks.
It's been a homestand for Clayton.
Well, and that's
pretty special.
And the results have shown.
Yes.
Home field for me is always worth 3 points.
Out of 24 games, 23 wins.
Yeah, 23-1 in their last 24 at what I like to call, the pit, if you will.
Yes, sir.
So we'll call it that. But 23-1 in the last 24 there. It's great to have a home game. But, when you have to come – and it's one of those things like Coach Chadwick was saying last night. He said, what we've had in the past 3 or 4 years is those road games out of the gate. Mm-hmm. And we haven't been able to treat it like it's a home game.
You get that one home game, but you don't get the majority of those games.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you're coming in a lower seed.
And this year coming in high, we get 3 games at the house, and now we get to come here. So, with a chance to play for the ring.
October 24th was the last time they had an away game.
And I don't know how many seconds was left on the clock last week, but a lot of folks don't realize there was a fumble. We're a fumble and a field goal away from playing this game in Clayton tonight.
Yes. There was no second. It was kicked. The time was over.
Yeah, there was a
How do you kick a field goal with no time?
Well, there was 1 second on the snap.
So they fumbled the ball and recovered it and had 1 second on the clock.
Yeah, there was a flag on the play.
What happened? Yeah, what happened was Garner took the football down and Gibbons got to stop.
Trying to run the clock out.
Yeah, right, Gibbons got to stop. Had to turn the ball over. Gibbons ran a couple plays, got it down there, got it in perfect position for Wembley to kick the field goal with no time left on the clock. 1 second left. Snap it, kick it. Ball game's over.
Oh wow.
So yeah, you're literally, like you said, one play. If Garner gets 1 first down, it's over.
It's over. They run the clock out and
it's done. Exactly. But as fate would have it, we got a rematch from 2 years ago.
Yep.
And
and with lost by 2 points.
Yep. And I don't expect the same outcome from it. And I say that not from the end of the game standpoint. Of course, we want to win, but I don't expect the same start that we had 2 years ago. I think it's going to be totally different. And it's just a great big physical football game, and we'll see who's going to be the bigger, badder bear on this field tonight.
So the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders won their conference. They had a bye in the first round on November 7th. Second round, they defeated the Fuquay-Varina Bengals, somebody that we know from the Greater Neuse River 7A, 52-8 to advance to the third round. Cardinal Gibbons then defeated Durham Hillside, who was number 8 seed, 40-19 in the third round to advance to the semifinals. Last week in the semifinal East game, Cardinal Gibbons barely beat Garner here. Last second field goal, 16-14 to be able to have the opportunity. I think you said in the last 5 years, 6 appearances. Yep. They've won a state championship before back in 2019.
Yep.
For the Comets, Greater Neuse River 7A champions. And the momentum actually started on October the 24th at Garner.
Yes,
in the comeback
Second
game.
half, yep.
The momentum shifted with the comeback game when Clayton defeated Garner. Then they beat Cleveland 20-3 to win the Greater Neuse River 7A conference title. something that's not happened since 2017. Then they had a first-round bye. Second round, they shut out the New Hanover Wildcats 29-0. In round number 3, they defeated the D.H. Conley Vikings 47-7. Last week, they defeated a team that we lost to back in October, the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs, 35-21. And that is what sets the meeting up here tonight in less than 20 minutes time in Raleigh here at Crusaders Stadium between number 3 Clayton Comets and number 1 Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders. There is your running of the table, the tell of the tape. One game remains and somebody's going to a state championship.
And that loss to Southeast, and in my opinion, the way our coaches coached our boys when we were down 14-0.
That's right. That's right.
Cardinal. Whatever they said, whatever they did, I don't know what it was. But there was a light switch that has come on, and the light has brightened, especially for the defense. And we have been a team that has been on the rise ever since.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know, in the defense, up until this past week against Southeast, had given up 1 touchdown in 15 quarters.
Yes.
But it's still not bad to say you've given up 4 in 19 quarters. So, it's still not too bad to say that. And Gibbons is going to challenge the defense tonight. They will challenge them with their run game. They try to be physical with the run game. They've got 2 bookend offensive tackles that are both well over 280 pounds. You got Kevin Walsh as a tackle, and you got another big kid. He's like 6'5", 300. So they're going to try to push us around a little bit. We'll see what number 8 can do. We'll see what number 6 can do from our side of the field, and let's get stopped. But like you said, Gibbons has been here 5 out of the last 6 years.
That's right.
Been to the state championship 3 times in that, and won 1 of them. So they were playing Chambers 2 of those years on back-to-back. So it was interesting. But I'm just excited. I'm ready. We got 18 minutes and 55 seconds left. I'm ready to go.
We are about to jump inside the coach's corner in just a moment. It'll be very, very quickly in less than 9 minutes on the clock. But Kim Winslow, Braxton Cutchin, do you guys want to add anything more to what we have already hyped about for what seems like a week now, ready for this moment, less than 20 minutes to kick off? Kim?
I think one of the critical things is for Clayton not to get in their own head. One, obviously coming on the road, like you said, hasn't been on the road. But also, when we look back at that Southeast Raleigh game, we had a lot of uncharacteristic penalties, and we had 4 offsides just in that game. Had some false starts, had some holding calls. And ever since then, until last week, ever since then, they had cleaned a lot of that up and, performed much better. Last week, they got, got a little antsy, got some false starts, got those offsides, and Cardinal is not going to give you anything.
No.
I look back, first of all, they averaged just about 2 or 3 penalties a game. So they're not going to hurt themselves there. For the season, they've only had 2 fumbles.
Unbelievable.
The entire season. They've only thrown 5 interceptions the entire season, and they've picked off their opponents 14 times. So they are not going to give us anything. We're going to need to take it.
Yeah. But Kim, do you think that maybe they've not played a defense like what they're about to play tonight against Clayton? What do you think?
I was talking last night, you look at the transitive properties, you've got some common opponents that you've played, primarily because Cardinal Gibbons played Southeast Raleigh in non-conference, and then obviously Southeast Raleigh, Garner, and there was one other one. Fuquay. That was first round of the playoffs, So, it looked pretty even. The one that was a little bit different was the Garner one. So, it's just hard. I don't know.
Did they take Garner for granted?
No,
because Garner was a formidable opponent.
I honestly think that again, and this is just me not seeing everybody who's on Gibbons' schedule, but this is just me. I think they finally came up against a football team that was just as physical as Gibbons was, and they had not played that for their first 10 games. And then when Garner came in and punched them right in the mouth, they were like, "Wait a minute, hold up here.
Tom.
What, we got to play." And I think you're going to see the same thing tonight.
I agree with you, Robbie, because when you look at, we've talked, that this Comet team has been battle tested all year. The teams that they have played in non-conference and then obviously in conference, Comets have been battle tested week after week after week. When you look at, the conference that Gibbons is in, it's a 6A/7A. maybe they haven't faced it as much as the Comets have.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And like you said, Kim, you look at the schedule. Wilson Prep is playing for the state
championship.
That's right.
Wilson
they're
Prep
going, Tigers.
And that was
That's
our first
right.
game of the year. And so again, like you said, it's battle tested. It's a tough schedule, and I'm just looking forward to a great big physical, like I say, battle royale tonight, if you will.
Wilson Prep and Robbinsville will meet each other for the 1A state title, and then of course Huff and Millbrook Wildcats, who beat Hoggard a couple of weeks ago, will be in the state championship.
Think about one thing. People focus on the positives.
That's right. Yeah.
The failures and the negatives is where you grow.
Yep.
And that's what's put this team in this position tonight. So if there's anything I would say, that battle testing has put them here, and the opportunity is theirs to take.
Yep. Braxton Cutchin, down to you for another All-State Sideline report. Before the coach's corner, the Comets are heading back into the locker room. What do you got to add before we get ready to kick off, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I think battle tested is something that, has been hit on a couple of times, and that can't be overstated. I mean, that is truly important when you go up against teams week in and week out where you've got to give your best, or you will go out and get beat. I think the key for Clayton tonight is they've got to jump off to a quick start. I think a quick start and, punching Cardinal Gibbons right in the mouth and saying, hey, we're not here just for show. We're here to go take it. We're here to win it. I think that's going to be the key for them. Cardinal Gibbons, they're at home. They're comfortable. If you can catch a team lacking, getting a little too comfortable, you might be able to have yourself a really good night.
Well, that is the thoughts of Kim Winslow, Braxton Cutchin. They are our All-State Sideline reporters. And it's now time to hear the thoughts of the coach. It is time to jump inside the coach's corner. And as always, it is presented by Vincent's Pub and Eatery and Clayton Chiropractic. And we welcome you to another edition of the Coach's Corner. It's always proudly presented by the fine folks at Vincent's Pub and Eatery and Clayton Chiropractic, as we are getting close to kickoff here at Crusaders Stadium. Joining us, as always, is the coach, Scott Chadwick. Coach, I feel like we've gone through, 12, 13 of these this year. One we missed was you when you're under the weather, but we still had, Kim talk to you on the field before kickoff. Listen, you wanted to be coaching December football. You wanted Clayton in December football. You got that.
Well, we earned it. And these guys have earned it. They have really stepped up when it mattered the most. And I think as a coach, it's very gratifying to be able to get our guys to play this way at this time.
Clayton defeated the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs last Friday night, 35-21. And, of course, they were ranked at number 7. Clayton is ranked at number 3 in the state bracket. Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders are number 1. They defeated, of course, the Garner Trojans 16-14 last Friday night to earn this opportunity to host the East Regional Final. But, Coach, this is a team that we're no strangers to. We played them 2 years ago. They beat us by 2. Obviously, I want to say, Mr. Bennett Jones, the defensive coordinator, has told me off the air several times. This is kind of like the revenge tour, but definitely we're ready for a good game against the Crusaders tonight.
Well, we feel like we match up well, and feel like our strengths match up with their strengths, and I think it's just going to be a matter of who plays the best, and it comes down to special teams and who doesn't turn the ball over.
Cardinal Gibbons is 12-1 in tonight's contest. They lost one game earlier in the season back in September to Mallard Creek. Obviously, Clayton lost to Hoggard and obviously Southeast Raleigh. But since then, Clayton has been playing phenomenal football. One of the things you said, Coach, is you feel like if you didn't lose to Hoggard earlier in the year, you didn't realize what kind of things you needed to maybe work on with the team, with your coaching program, with the staff, and obviously to make it build up to be where you're at now for the East Regional tonight.
Well, it was definitely not just a loss, but a learning experience. We certainly learned a lot that night, and we made some changes. I made some changes, and, sometimes you have to take a step back to take some steps forward, and I think that's exactly what we did.
By the way, the Clayton Comets finished their second straight undefeated season at home. That's right, 2 years in a row undefeated, 14 straight and 23-1 in the last 24 games. Way to go, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you, it's something we're really proud of. Very proud of the way we play at home. Very proud of the way that our town comes out and supports us. And, we're a really good team at home. We take a lot of pride in that. Now, got to do it on the road tonight, though.
Hey, by the way, tonight, first time since the Comets have played in December since 2002. The last time the Clayton Comets went to the Eastern Regional Final, the semifinal for the state playoffs, one game away from a state championship. That was, of course, the third round in 2002 and 2021 when we had spring football during the COVID year. Cardinal Gibbons is in their fifth regional final in 6 years. So, Cardinal Gibbons has been in a lot longer than we have, for sure, Coach.
Well, I mean, they should be. They've got the right setup, and they've got the right, they've got every advantage to put themselves in that spot. So we're just trying to be where they are.
Hey, Coach, another thing that we're proud of is Clayton football has a third straight 10-win season. The last time that happened was in 89, 90, 90. You think about those numbers, 1989. Last time the Comets won a state championship under the 2A classification with Coach Gary Fowler. You've done it now in, obviously, 23, 24, and 25. So big congrats to you and the team.
Yeah, I think it's, again, says we're a lot about where our program is to have 3 straight seasons like that, and something our seniors can be proud of. They're going to leave here with hopefully a little bit more, but at least right now 31 wins over the last 3 years.
Obviously, another thing is the strength of schedule. 7 of the Comets' opponents advanced to the third round of the playoffs, and by the way, 3 of the 4 teams that was remaining in the West, or the East, in the playoff quarterfinal last week were Greater Neuse River 7A teams.
Yeah, I think
unbelievable.
There's no question that we had the best 7A league in the state. No doubt about it.
What is it? I mean, obviously the goal, go to state. 1 game away from that becoming a reality, Coach, against Cardinal Gibbons tonight. But what does it mean to you being the anchor of the Greater Neuse banner, if you will, winning the conference championship, but obviously being the top conference football team left of the year?
I mean, I think it's just more about how we represent ourselves and our town so much more than the conference.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, I mean, I do think I do think we do take a lot of pride in our conference. A lot of good football has been played there.
Have you looked at game film from 2 years ago against Cardinal Gibbons? Is there things that are they're a different team, obviously, than what they were 2 years like Clayton is, right?
I mean, they have the same coaching staff. They run the same systems, no doubt about it. But I'll be honest with you, that loss is too painful for me to turn around and watch too much of it. I think that's why it was kind of ironic that, Jonathan Montague was here so much last weekend and was a part of what we did because, boy, that guy was pretty phenomenal here 2 years ago.
Coming out onto the tunnel, Nixon Fowler, day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Football Friday. What did that mean to you and the team last week?
Just a night and a moment that those kids will never forget, and a great, great moment for them. We've had quite a few of them so far, and hopefully we get another one tonight and give these guys the opportunity to play for a state championship next week.
Road game. Do you feel like Clayton's in the mindset, the team's ready to go for this road game? Obviously,
yeah, I mean,
this evening?
Our whole goal, to this point was, we can play 1 or 2 road playoff games. We didn't want to be in a situation where we had to play a bunch of them. So we're fine. We can play a road game here.
Real quickly, injuries, updates, anybody that we are going to have on the bench or anybody that can be able to play that we're maybe behind on IR?
We're extremely healthy. Nick Capozzi's playing with a really badly sprained ankle, but that sucker's going to tough it out again. And, we got a break playing tonight that KK Rogers, our third running back who plays a lot, is having surgery tomorrow. So we're glad that we get him for an extra game.
Coach, what does it mean for the town, the team, the community to be behind you and these players as the legacy for Comets football of the 2025 season is nearing the end, right? Everything comes to an end, but Clayton is so close to having such a monumental ending for sure, whatever the outcome is.
Yeah, I mean, we're proud to represent this town, and we hope that we've done them proud, and we're excited to wear the C, and we're excited to represent what that C means. And boy, we'd love for the opportunity to do it in a state championship game.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Obviously, we hope we are having Kim chat with you on Crusaders Stadium, and hopefully it's on the road to a state championship next Thursday or Friday night.
I would love that.
There's the thoughts of Coach Scott Chadwick right before the Eastern Regional Final. And Robbie, Mark, anything you want to add to the sentiments of Coach Scott Chadwick and what his thoughts are and ready for this moment, this revenge game, as Mr. Coach defensive coordinator Bennett Jones wants to call it? We lost to this team 2 points a couple of years ago.
Call it what you want to call it. What I say is just line it up in the trenches and let the best man win.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's going to be who's going to be the biggest, baddest bear on the planet tonight right here at Gibbons Field, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a night where mine's bigger than yours type deal.
The big brown bear.
Speaking of big brown bears, here comes number 8.
Here
comes number 8 as the captains come out. So here comes the big brown bear there, number 8. So, but it's exciting. And dude, we got a crowd. We have a crowd.
Amazing crowd. Jackie, can you zoom in and out and show just the amazing group of the crowd here? Oh my goodness! On a 45-degree night right now. Look at this place.
I love the horn, the train horn.
And this is us right here. Hey guys, we might be able to do our halftime show on camera right here. What do you think? Yeah.
Shout out to Clayton for coming out and backing up the boys tonight.
And the band showed up during the coach's corner.
The band just came up. You didn't mention we are a big game of the week, but because we got Hooks right there beside us as well.
Yeah,
so.
Let's give some love to Chris Hooks and Joe Simpson. Is that his name?
I think
Joe
Simpson.
Simpson.
Yep.
Yes, from Joe Simmons.
Simmons
from Kicks 102.3. And now the captains are meeting their way at midfield. Of course, Aiden Smalls used to be a player here 2 years ago. Obviously, there's been a lot of chat about that this week. But he said that he's focused and he's ready and he's representing the C tonight.
Yeah, he's wearing the C, and he was wearing a G before, but that's okay. His teammates have his back because there's obviously some banter back and forth when he was here.
Sure.
I'm sure he still keeps in contact with some of the guys. I'm sure there was some bulletin board material that always floats around. But we've got to just take care of our business tonight, not worry about who was where and who's who and whatever else. Let's come out tonight, line it up. Go 60, 70 yards down the field every time you get the football. Play smash mouth football and rock and roll.
Coin toss going on. Aiden Smalls, Carson Jones,
talking to Cardinal,
River Fiore, and Keyshawn Stansel right there.
Cardinal has one to toss and decline. Clayton will receive the ball to start.
So the offense of the Comets will come onto the field first in less than 3 minutes.
I've seen two things this week. I've seen them pick by 13.5.
Yep.
And then I've seen one that has us winning by 1.
Yeah. Well, I just pulled up the Simmons ratings, and it's got Gibbons winning by 10.
Simmons was the one originally I saw at 13.5.
So, but again, it's high school football. We're getting ready. We got 2 minutes and 18 seconds coming down before we get there. And, guys, like I said, you're going to get there. You're going to get a good offensive balance, a team that's not going to beat themselves in Gibbons against a team that really plays emotionally and on an emotional high. We got train horns, baby.
Here they come.
Here come the Comets. They're coming on the field.
And you hear
so here it is. Here it comes.
Here is a roar.
I'm going to tell you what. For this to be an away game.
Woo! Holy moly. You know what, Wesley? You know what it is, right? Wesley, it's time!
Here come.
I love it.
I love it.
Love it.
Strap in for an absolutely crazy game coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Whose house is this? Whose house is this?
My house.
This has been the All-State pregame kickoff.
To be the man, you got to beat the man.
That's right.
And right now, that's what we're fixing to
kick
see.
them off after station identification. Clayton Comets,
See the
Cardinal, Gibbons, Crusaders. It is next.
You know what I say to that?
Yeah.
The Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Comets country, it's time. Are you ready? From football to basketball, baseball, softball, and lacrosse, and even volleyball to soccer, and so much more. From the diamond to the field and the court, it's time for Clayton Comets Athletics. And we are now on the air for broadcast coverage exclusively on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
The matchup is set. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready. We hope you are. 11-2 Clayton, 12-1 Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders. Oh my goodness. Cardinal Gibbons will kick to Clayton. They will receive the football to start the third quarter. It is electric. I don't even think we need a crowd mic. The crowd mic.
Let it go.
Touchback. Comets will bring it out. Here comes the offense, as it's been all year. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your Hometown Realty offensive starting lineup, led by NC State commit Aiden Smalls, QB1. Noah Smith in the running back position. The wide receivers, Parker Ferguson, Tyler Campbell, D'Angelo Ruffin, River Fiore, tight end. Corey Robinson, left tackle. Left guard, Anthony Lopez Mendoza. Weston Barf, the center. Ivani Flores, right guard. Right tackle, Nick Capozzi. Hobbs, Dalton Jones, Price Simmons, Gerhart Rogers, and a partridge in a pear tree. All could play on offense, Robbie.
Yep, absolutely. We got first play out of the gate. We get a little quarterback keeper off the right-hand side, gain 3 or 4, kind of set the tone. Nice job right there out of the gate, gain 4, staying ahead of the chains.
Aiden Smalls. By the way, big thanks to Hometown Realty for our offensive and defensive starters. Selected to play in the Shrine Bowl coming up in a few weeks as well down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Aiden Smalls will. It will be a 2nd and 6, a pickup of 4 on the 24. Smalls will keep it.
Stay there.
Got a gap.
Get north, baby, get north. Get north.
Aiden Smalls.
Run, baby, run.
Look out.
Run.
Look out.
Yeah.
Gonna catch
Look out.
him. He's
Look
gonna
out.
fall.
He stepped out at the 8.
He goes out
at the 8.
He stepped out at the 8-yard line.
Yep.
He tripped on his own balance and fell at the 1.
So perfect move right there. Perfect move by Aiden. They ran a little speed option. Speed option to the field side, to the short side.
Yep.
The end came up the field. Aiden turned it up underneath and goes about 75 yards. What a great play.
I'm telling you, Kim Winslow, that was down in front of you. What a phenomenal drive on the turf. A man that knows the turf.
Now we got to finish.
It is.
Now you got to finish the drive.
Aiden Smalls. It's 1st and goal on the 9 in their opening series. Here comes Noah Smith running up the middle. He'll get brought down. Kim, down to you, ma'am. Kim, down to you. Gain of 3.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. You know, it was a read option on his part. He was looking at whether he was going to dish it out, but he was watching that defensive end, and he made his move. And look, when you get Aiden Smalls in open space, that boy can run.
Yeah,
you heard what Coach Chadwick said yesterday on Comets Football Weekly, Robbie. He said, I just let Aiden do his thing.
Yeah, just
I'll
go.
let Aiden do his thing.
Just go, exactly. And, you know, and when he ran the speed option right there, like I said, he had number 25 from Gibbons. He just barely got a piece of his foot.
First and goal on the 5. Second and goal.
Gonna get there.
Up the middle. Is he there?
Nope, they're calling him down.
They're calling him down at 1.
It's down at the 1.
Calling him down at the 1 yard
You know
line.
what's coming.
Tush push time.
Don't you push my tush.
Tush push?
Tush push.
Already? In the first quarter?
You know what? I would. I'd line it up and go right now.
Why not? Just don't jump.
Yep, don't jump. Stay where you're at. Yeah, they're bringing
Count
in
what
Ham.
you got. Count what you got.
They're bringing in a heavy package. Here comes Jordan Ham and Fiore. Both flanked off the left
Smalls,
side.
Smith.
So watch what you got here. Here's the
Third and goal up the middle. Touchdown, Comets.
Touchdown, Comets.
4 plays.
Touchdown, 4 plays. Yeah, baby. When did that start on the 20?
Yeah, started at the 20-yard line.
Drove it 80
80-yard
yards.
drive.
Unbelievable.
What a way to set the tone right out of the gate. What a way to set the tone. Every play was a positive play, and that's a great thing, again, staying ahead of the change.
2 minutes.
Yep, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 1 second on the time.
Unbelievable.
That's awesome. Great start for the Comets. Wembley's in to attempt a point after. Snaps down.
Hold the kick. It's up, and it is good.
We're good.
Just like that, the Comets are on the board. Kim, down to you.
I was going to say, just a quick correction. It was Nate Lunger on the extra point.
Yep, Nate Lunger.
Yeah, Nate Lunger. Nate Lunger is our guy that kicks the field goals. Eastern Technical Design touchdown and scoring recap. Kim, back down to you.
Look, when we were here the last time, before we could even blink, Cardinal Gibbons was on the scoreboard. This team wanted to come out here and punch that they did. And now we get to see this defense come out.
Yes, sometimes you just got to kick them in the mouth, right, Mark? Ain't you said that? Ain't that what you said, Robbie?
You got to.
Opening series, get on the board immediately. And they done that.
I said get up there, go 65, 75 yards and turn around and do it. And that's what they did. Again, they stayed ahead of the chains every single down in that drive, and it turned into positive 7 points.
And now what you do not want to do is be overzealous.
Correct.
Defensively, come out, establish yourself, play your position, do not overplay that position, wrap up, bring them to the ground, finish the play, and you'll have a good outcome.
Jackie, let's give a shout out to the Comet crew over there to the far left of the stadium. Show them they have come out in fine fashion tonight. Mark, how about that? Look at that. The Comet crew. And here we go. Let's see what defense does.
Yeah, the Comets
got to break down, baby. You got to break down.
Yeah, Comets tried a little pooch kick. The guy fielded it at the 25, brought it out to about the 34, 35-yard line.
Which is going to give them some decent position.
Yeah, they're actually going to mark him down at the 37.
Let's say this.
Wow. I didn't think he got that
Cardinal
far.
Gibbons has not been or got where I got because of nothing.
No.
So
exactly.
Expect a dogfight, as what Mark Coates always likes to say.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
This is where the defense can stand up and see what happens.
1st and 10, ball on the 37. We'll introduce the Hometown Realty defensive starters at the moment. Open man,
That's
3-1.
But they ain't going to call it.
That's Gannon
That's a holding
Jones.
They ain't calling it.
Gannon Jones to Braden Karras, and the wide receiver caught the football, a pickup of about 9.
So there's your answer, who we thought was going to be the QB for tonight.
Yeah, Jones has been out since week 3 with an injured shoulder.
He practiced a little bit last week.
Correct.
And, so, yes, he hasn't been there. He has not played since the injury of Mallard Creek.
Correct.
And that was a loss back in September. Their only loss when they lost 20-16. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 46. The Crusaders. Green and white. White on white with blue for the Comets. And a stop there by Keyshawn Stansel.
Now, that's a good tone setter because it was 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 coming up.
And they ran a bread and butter play. And
third and 1 coming up. My apologies.
Yeah, it's 3rd and less than 1 because, it's just short. So when you look at that, they've got to go about 6 inches. That's what I'm saying. It was a great play by Keyshawn. It was 2nd and 1, and Keyshawn made a stop on one of CG's bread and butter plays, a zone read off the right side.
Here comes the defense. It's 3rd and less than 1. Jones.
Handoff off the left side.
Giving a motion. 3 wide receivers to the right. Open left. Up the middle.
Flags
fly.
I think we're offside.
We're offside. We're lined up in the neutral zone.
Let's see. That's what I saw, 27.
Yeah, offside defense. But I tell you, he didn't get the first down. That's the thing.
No, but he's going to get it.
They're going to give it to it by penalty.
And that's what we talked about. That's something simple. That is not something you can go out here tonight. So instead of it being 4th down, that's 1st down.
Flag of the play. It'll be against the Comets.
But they have not got the chain set yet.
1st and 10, ball on the 49.
48, actually.
Jones, fly again. Are they going to call this again on 21? Did he jump?
Yeah, he's lining up.
He's offsides.
We're trying to play. We're trying to play pressure coverage on the outside on the receiver, and he's lining up a half yard too close. And that's 21 lining up there on number 13 for Gibbons.
Take a half a step back, and when he snaps the ball, bust him in his chest.
That's exactly right. You know, so now
He's offsides again. He's going to get it again.
He just backed up.
Oh, boy. Oh,
there's a nice
running.
pass.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a pass completion.
That's going to be at least around at the goal line, or at least first
and
goal is six.
Yeah, 5-yard line. Great
Race
ball.
number 4 of Braylon Pebbles.
Yeah, it's Peebles. Yeah,
Peebles caught the football. Yeah, Peebles.
Yeah, Braylon Peebles and Braden Karras are their two main studs on the outside. Karras caught the first quick screen from Gannon earlier, and Peebles catches it. Peebles is the speed guy on the outside to stretch the defense.
So here comes Jones. They'll dig in. The Comets defense digs in. 1st and goal on the 5. Play clock at 10. Jones hands it off. Defense is there.
Nothing.
He ain't going nowhere.
Nothing.
Lost yards. Jordan Ham and others on the stop.
They're going to give him the line of scrimmage. They tried to test the center of the Comets.
That was Jordan Ham and Mason Buckland on the stop there on number 8 of Noah Terry.
Yeah, they're marking him just on the inside of the 5, so he gained about 8 inches on the play. So what a great job of the interior of the Comets line, getting off the blocks and making a stop right there in the middle of the field. 2nd and 5 from the goal line, from the 5.
Braxton will check in on you in just a moment. I know they're on your side of the field coming up here. 2nd and 5 on the 5. 2nd and goal.
Gibbons on the full house backfield under center. They're going to try to run power.
The
they got him.
Good.
They stopped him. 3rd down.
3rd and a stop. That was number 28 that time running the football. The running back of Aaron Anderson, the senior.
They didn't get much at all, Robbie.
No,
he didn't go nowhere.
They gained a yard, if that, less than a yard. So now
3rd and goal on the 3 coming up.
Yep, and they're like I said, they lined up in something totally different. That's a full house backfield, 3 guys in the back, and tried to run power football.
Now you're gonna get
under center.
Now you're gonna get a spread formation.
You're gonna get spread. You're gonna get sprint out. You're gonna get sprint out.
Listen to this crowd. Defense 3rd and 3. Jones under pressure. The Comets are getting loud. Don't jump, Clayton. Going up the middle. It's a QB keeper. Jones throws.
Flag.
He's there.
Flag.
Touchdown flag on the play, though.
Holding.
Wait a minute. Let's see. We got a flag in the end zone.
There's no end zone touchdown call yet.
No, there's a flag in the end zone. Let's see what the call is. See what we've got.
That was number 22, by the way, of Luke Strother that caught the football, but they have not gave a TD signal yet.
If
There's
this
a flag on the play.
It's huge.
It's on the offense.
It's on the offense.
A legal man downfield.
Yep.
And remember, we're on the opposite side, not pointing home grandstand, so you're looking at the referee from a different position.
They'll back him up and repeat 3rd down.
Exactly. They'll back him up 10 yards, so now the ball will be on a 13-yard line, 14-yard line.
That's 3rd and goal on the 13.
3rd and goal now, exactly.
3rd and goal on the 13.
Actually, they moved it back to the 9 because it was in the end zone, so they moved it back to the 9-yard line.
Let's go, Comets!
3rd and goal on the 9. 3rd and goal on the 9.
They finally started the clock.
The touchdown by Luke Strother does not count. Cannon Jones back in the QB1 spot for the first time since his injury back in September against Mallard Creek. Their only loss of the year.
Watch 13.
Jones
Watch 13.
Fires.
There it is. There it is.
Yep.
Over his head.
No flags. 4th down coming up.
Yep.
Little stop and go.
Ball's intended for 13. Connor McGeehan tried to do a little kind of what we used to call a gangster route, where you do a little 2-step stop, get the corner to bite, and go up over the top.
Yep.
Go up over the top. Gannon overthrew him, so now it's 4th and goal from the 9. It looks like they're going to try to kick a field goal with Evan Wembley, number 88 for the Crusaders.
There will be a field goal attempt by the Crusaders to try to get on the board. Here it comes.
27-yard attempt.
Clayton, will they block it?
He's got plenty of leg.
Over the scoreboard video
7-3.
board, and it is good. Cardinal Gibbons is on the board.
Let me tell you, that's a win. That's a win
That's
for the
a
defense.
huge win.
That's a win for the defense. 1st and goal from the 5. 1st and goal from the 5. It's a huge win for the defense.
What happened? On the
defense. They
There's
down
a flag
here
on the play, guys.
It's going to be offsides on the Comets. There's going to be another attempt, or
Good
Cardinal
gosh.
Gibbons will choose to go for it.
Wow.
That's 3 penalties. 3 offsides penalties. I would not be surprised if Gibbons here getting the ball down to the 4 or 5. If
We'll
Gibbons
try to go again off it, yeah.
Try to go ahead and go for it. Okay, so they're going to take the points and
so they'll
assess them
take
in
the
kickoff.
points. Yep, there it is.
Going to leave the points on the board.
So it is 7-3. Braxton, your take of the Crusaders and the Comets defense also stepping up, not letting them get 6, but only getting 3 of that.
Yeah, you're 100% right. The explosive play to get down the field, Clayton got in their own way a little bit with a couple of the offsides penalties. But the thing that stood out to me the most on that drive, yes, there was the big explosive play from Gibbons, but the run defense from Clayton, that's going to be crucial. If Cardinal Gibbons is stuck to strictly passing because the defensive line is getting so much push up front, Clayton's defense is going to be able to sit back. They're going to be able to drop some more guys into coverage at the D-line can do their thing, and it might be a really good night for Clayton's defense.
I'd back my DBs up a step or two. I would press, but there'd be a time or two where they would take off when the ball was snapped.
There you go.
And bull rush that receiver and bust him right in the chest.
7-3, Comets up by 4 in their opening series drive. 4 plays, 80 yards. Aiden Smalls, the QB1, committed, already signed, still delivered. He did it earlier this week to the NC State Wolfpack, who are just a hop, skip, and a jump pebble across the road.
See the
at
logo.
Carter Finley Stadium. Yes, sir.
See the logo on the Murphy Center across the way. So, but
we love hockey, we love football. So go Canes, go Comets.
Go Canes. And and I'll tell you guys, like Coach said, he said the run defense. You got a 1st and 5 down there, and you run it 3 times, and you get nothing. You got 6 inches, 6 inches, and 6 inches.
If you got that, yeah.
So great run defense there by the Comets.
A place that Kim Winslow frequents a lot is Carter Finley Stadium. So she loves the Wolfpack, and I know that obviously watching him in his Comets career, Kim, you cannot wait to see what Aiden Smalls does with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, so
and Dave Dorn is staying as coach too.
Yep. DJ Ruff and Charles Smith are both back deep.
Let it go.
And a touchback.
Touchback.
Yep. All right.
So Wembley got to kick that from 5 yards closer. So it goes into the end zone. Comets will set up shop on the 20. Let's see how the second drive goes now. What's going to happen? The Comets going to stay aggressive, or what are they going to try to look to do? So,
by the way, we're midway in the first quarter. It's 7-3. Comets right now leading by 4. Mark Coates, still a lot of football left to go, but obviously
lot of football left.
Ready to see if Clayton can just continue that offensive drive, continue to have that flawless game here.
Well, everybody's had an opportunity. Everybody's had an opportunity to see one another now.
Yeah.
Yes,
so now here's where the chess match starts.
What you got? You got your penalty sheet there.
I got my penalty sheet. Yep, you bet.
Here we go. It's 1st and 10 on the 20. Last time Comets were on the 20, they took it to the end zone.
Maybe one.
Maybe a pickup of one this time.
Yeah, they brought the backer.
That was Hobbs.
Terrace Hobbs in the lineup.
Number 95, Kieran Fury for sophomore kid for Gibbons makes a tackle. Kind of submarine from the left tackle spot. So got to do a little better job of reaching block from number 74.
Well, and that's hard to do against that old school technique.
Correct.
Okay, they not many teams teach that no more. Cardinal Gibbons does.
Yeah, and Fieri there just a moment ago. As here we go now, a pickup of 1, 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21, short throw. Oh! Dalton was right there. If he might have looked to the left, it might have been interception there, Robbie.
Yeah, it was close. Aiden, it looked like he didn't have a good grip on the football and double clutch, so he's a little late on the ball. But Gibbons is coming out in a traditional 4-3 defense. Mm-hmm. So you got 4 down linemen, 3 backers. They'll bring one off the edge every now and then. But right then, they played zone coverage right in the middle of the backer.
So glad that the ball fell because 2 defenders of the Crusaders were there. Green jerseys. Yellow or gold numbers,
rolling.
Green helmets, white
looking
pants.
to throw. He's getting
Comets,
downfield.
Smalls fires.
Out of it's incomplete.
Intended for D'Angelo Ruffin. It's incomplete. 4th down on the 21, and the Comets will have to punt the football here.
A little bit of testing going on there. First series was run, score. Here it was run in 2 passes.
Yep, couple passes to see what they can do, loosen up the corners, because what Gibbons did on that last ball, they're actually spying Aiden from what I saw here. They brought number 11 up. 11 up was looking. As soon as Aiden rolled out to the right, number 11 went with him.
Nate Lunger, the
nice
leg
kick.
for the Comets.
It'll take a bounce.
Kick exactly at the Crusaders'
Where's that return guy?
50 and go all the way to the 18
no,
of
28,
the Crusaders.
28.
The 28, I'm sorry, the 28. The 28 of the Crusaders. So, look, it took a big bounce on the turf at midfield.
It hit it to 50
It
and
went
rolled
another 30 yards another direction.
It hit it to 50 and rolled 22 yards. Where?
They're saying there's a flag on the play, another flag.
Well, let's see what they.
Yep, there's another flag.
Are they pointing
Something
back
on,
toward
yeah,
us?
something on Comets.
It's down here right at the 20-yard line.
Something on the Comets again. I couldn't see what it was.
Well,
but they pointed at us.
Clayton ran a player in to be the receiver that would block on the far side, and I don't think he ever got set.
Illegal, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they called illegal shift down here. From
illegal shift on Clayton. Illegal shift on the
Comets.
Comets.
He ran from the sideline all the way over, and
that's what they do. They got to punt again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, they'll back them up 5. Got to punt it again.
Your problems you had on punt last week. They ain't got.
They'll back them up 5 yards.
Correct.
They'll back them up 5 yards, and then they'll punt the football again. So,
Yeah.
4th down and 14. Ball on the 16 now. Yep.
Yeah, and Clayton in the last couple of weeks has had some troubles with some snaps back to the punter. So Gibbons is taking advantage of that, and they're not putting anybody back deep. They think they can get to the house.
Here we go in the
get home.
end zone. Lunger will now get it and punt it, and it's
That's
still going to drop around.
That's going to bounce too.
Look at this. I love it. A little bit of history
Let it go.
repeating. Let the balls go as
Down
far
to the
as
30.
it'll go to the 30. Last time it stopped at the 28. We'll take that, Robbie, right?
Great job by Lunger to get the punt off. You know, that's 57, 58 yards on the punt.
Yep.
You know, and it's the net result of the 5-yard penalty was 2 yards gained.
He was on the goal line.
Yep.
That ball hit on the 50.
So that's 35, 45. That's 55 yards.
Yep.
So great job by Lunger. You know, we got a great roll. If Gibbons wants to keep not putting anybody back, do that all night long.
Yep.
56 of 67 for extra points for Lunger. 3 of 9 for field goals for number 23, and a good punt there. The defense is up. Jones, catch made, number 4. Bring him down. That's Tayshawn Walker. That was number 4 of Braylon Peebles. And we need to quickly introduce the starting lineup for the Hometown Realty defensive starters. I haven't done that yet. Keyshawn Stansel committed to Miami. Then it is Tyler Williams, defensive tackle. Defensive ends, number 6, Jordan Ham. Number 27, Caden Blackwell. Linebackers, Christian Schmidt, Mason Buckland. A.K. Crabell, quarterbacks. Safeties, Daniel Lovelace Davis, Tayshawn Walker. Charles Smith, you were saying, Mark.
Gain of 8, 7, second and 3.
Hometown Realty starting lineup. Offense and defense for this playoff East Regional Final.
Flag.
We had a defensive lineman move, but
we're going to have offsides defense again.
That was a nose guard.
Five penalties. 5 penalties. Every one of them have been offsides or the illegal shift.
That's going to give them a first.
That will give them a first down. It'll be an automatic first down because of the penalty of yardage. You've got to clean something up.
Can't make mistakes. Can't be having penalties. Can't be having penalties. Oh, my goodness. First down for Cardinal Gibbons.
Handoff.
Up the middle. Defense
He ain't
is
going
there.
nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
They
Swallow them up.
cannot run against our front right now. So they're going to have to make some
You got to
adjustments if they
stop
want to
making
run it
mistakes, right? You got to work on your own
That's the whole
mind
thing.
game problems, right? That's the biggest thing, and we've said it many times this year.
Well, instead of 2nd and 10 now, that should have been third. It should be third and about 3.
Should be 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
3rd and 3.
Yeah.
By the way, mobile communication for tonight's broadcast is presented by AT&T Mobility and the Clayton High School Athletic Boosters. Thank you to Brian Hale, Mr. Daniel Bird, Shantae Woodard for allowing us to have the mobile capability to bring these
Keyshawn's
games to
on the
you.
nose.
2nd and 10 on the 42.
Jet
He's
Jet.
going around the corner. Got him.
Now it's going to be 3rd and about
3rd
5.
and 6 coming up. 3rd and 5.
Yep.
Jordan Ham.
Jordan Ham chased him down from the end, from an interior line, chased him down going across the field. Nice play, Jordan.
Jordan Ham read the play. Charles Smith and Malachi Burt was there to assist. And Kim, it's good to see Burt back. He had a shoulder injury last week.
Whoa,
He's
Keyshawn
doing good.
Keyshawn hit the ball.
I had a chance to talk to him before the game. He said he's good to go. Charles Smith also got tripped up the runner there. And Jordan Ham cleaned it up.
3rd and 4. Midfield. Comets defense. Getting loud. Catch. Incomplete. 4th down.
Oh, my God. He was wide open.
Braden Carrick.
wrist.
Wow.
He would have been wide open, but it's incomplete and it's 4th down.
Yeah, Gibbons ran a little combo route. You know, they brought Karras across the formation, put him in the flats, 2 quick slants underneath it.
Yep.
He was wide open, dropped the football, 4th and 5. Gibbons going to have to punt.
And we were stopping the slant, not even
Unbelievable.
Our safety was playing back and could not get over there.
Yep.
If he catches that, he might score.
That's kind of the little halfway pick route. You know, when you come in there.
Thanks, by the way, to Jackie Posey. You've heard her on many games and also on the video production. 4th and 4.
For God's sake,
Robbie. Right, Mark. Right, Johnny. Don't jump. And they're going to punt it. Comets football.
Catch
Goes
football.
to Charles Smith. Here comes number 10. He'll drop it around.
About the 16,
17 or 18.
Yep, 17, 18-yard line.
Charles Smith on the return, number 10. Of course, is the defensive back senior.
2:16 to play here in the first.
Guys, back and forth. Mark, what do you think?
Well, if you recap it, you know, we scored. We took 2 minutes off the clock. They went down. It took them 4 minutes to score. We got the ball. We punted. They got the ball. They punted. So, you know, still 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yeah, it was a 42-yard punt by Wembley from Gibbons. But now you got Smalls and Noah Smith in the backfield for the Comets.
1st and 10 on the 18. Hayden Smalls. They got him. Pushing him back. Whistles. Oh, wait a minute.
Flag
That's a flag.
That's a flag. There it goes. There it goes.
You can't do that.
There it
you
goes.
can't do that. Absolutely uncalled for.
There goes Cardinal Gibbons acting like.
Yep, and he was literally celebrating on the sideline after he did it.
Yep.
Number two, celebrating
That's
on the
okay.
sideline.
What's that? Personal foul?
Billy
15
Turner.
yards. 15 yards. That'll be a first down.
Billy Turner done that, and then he was celebrating on the sideline on the Comets side after he did it to Aiden Smalls.
Yeah, and, you know, we talked about what's going on in the field. You know, they're going to get any shot they can and they're going to try to take it.
Bill, and they are. Anytime they bring him to the ground, you can see on the they're getting extra shots there. The officials need to keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Kim.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now he gets to stay in the game because his helmet come off.
Yes.
So Aiden Smalls will move up, obviously, 15 yards. That's a big penalty
on the 32-yard line.
Did you mark that one down? Mark it down, my brother.
I'm going to, brother.
34, 33.
I'm going to.
First penalty on the Crusaders of the night.
That's a big
15-yard penalty. Mark, the thing is this, man. You got Smalls down. Why do you gotta, poke the bear, if you will, so to speak, right? I mean,
I'll let Robbie answer that.
They're young. They lack discipline. And that's just emotion. That's emotion taking over your part of the football game. They want to take their shots at Aiden. We get it.
Smalls. Catch made. He goes nowhere. He goes back.
Maybe to the 30. Loss of about 3.
Hobbs.
Yeah, he's going to be on the 30-yard line. Loss of a couple on the play.
Yes, that was Terrace Hobbs, by the way.
Cardinal Gibbons is flowing. I think Scott needs to take a look at this and see if he can some kind of misdirection or something other, because they're dialed in on the initial.
Yeah, they played good defense there. You know, we tried a little quick screen out there to the right-hand side. They were immediately on it. They're playing tight coverage.
Yep.
When you look at, they've got a good defensive end. Number 6, Griffin Cockerham, is a really good player. You know, he's been on varsity since he was a freshman for Gibbons.
Second and 13 on the 30.
2 backs in the backfield now for the Comets. They're going to play
one wide receiver
they're
left,
play
two
a
to the
cover
right.
3 now. Watch the
Smalls,
flat right. Hit the flat right there.
Short
There you
throw.
go.
Catch made to Hobbs. Here is Hobbs.
There we go.
Got a room to break away.
Yeah, out to about the 35. Gain of about
35 coming up.
It's going to be
third
and about 9.
Okay.
They're going to mark him on the 34.
Yeah, nice read that time. He got those swing route. The 2 routes off the field were covered, so he goes to the outlet up there. That's a pretty good read. You'll pick up 4 or 5 and live to see another day.
2 down territory if you get it.
No, punt the football. Run this play right here, see what happens, and then let the quarter run out. You're going to be inside. You're going to be inside 40
under
seconds.
a minute, by the way.
Exactly.
3rd and 9 on the 34.
They're going to bring pressure.
Smalls under pressure. They're going to go after him. Blitz. Gets away from his man. He's got help now. He's got blockers. He's got room to run.
Now he's got
Smalls is finding somebody, and he's got
Parker Ferguson.
First down.
First down.
Unbelievable.
First down, Parker Ferguson.
Aiden Smalls should have been dropped at the 10.
We're
going midfield.
I heard we're going to be on about the 47-yard line. Great play. Smalls, they brought pressure. Gibbons brought pressure up the middle. Smalls came out to his left, saw nobody there, reversed his field, picked up some lineman help, and then coming across the middle, you got Parker Ferguson on a great play. Perfect ball. First down, Comets on the 47.
Because that forced those linebackers and DBs to break off those receivers and left him open.
Unbelievable.
And now we go right
run,
back.
baby, run!
Noah Smith, good
First
job.
down.
How about
Into
Noah
the
Smith?
quarter, baby.
Welcome back. Noah Smith, the senior, having a big game as well.
15-yard gain by Noah Smith on the zone read up the middle.
So what do we say? Win it one play at a time, one quarter at a time.
That's
and
right.
at the end of the first quarter, Clayton wins the first quarter.
Win the first quarter. Win the fourth quarter. First quarter.
You do say that a lot. The second quarter, Comets up by 4. It is next. Eastern Regional Championship on CRN.
I'm your football obsessed best man.
When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel Parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
Terrace Hobbs
Holding
running,
call.
flag on the play.
Holding.
They flip-flop him on the field. Terrace Hobbs on a 1st and 10 of the 38. Yellow laundry flies again as we start the second quarter. Coach Robbie Worrell on Wesley Outlet. Go ahead, Mark.
I hate that holding call because he wants to go inside, breaks it outside.
Yeah, that's one you almost have to just say, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, because you're looking at the lineman. The lineman's back is to the running back. You can't see what the guy's doing.
If he runs that inside, that don't get called.
Exactly.
In one quarter and a snap, 6 penalties on Clayton, 1 on Cardinal Gibbons.
And one of them put in position to score.
It's put us in this opportunity of where we are right now.
Yeah, and
1st and 20 on the 47, holding on the Comets. They'll back them up 10.
5 of the 6 for Clayton, I would say, are just mental penalties. The holding penalty there is that's a friction of the play there.
Smalls up the middle, keeps it. QB keeper.
He's gonna get a good bit of it back.
He gets about 8 of it back. Gets about 6 of it back. So.
Tackles made by number 6 and number 2 on the Crusaders defense. That is Billy Turner and Griffin Cockerham. We go down to the second and about 12.
12 maybe. Yeah,
12, second and 13. There you go.
Yeah.
Mark, are you glad it's a night where you're not running the clock?
Actually, no.
Because then we'd be at home, so no.
Right, very true.
If he's running the clock, we'd be at home.
Trick question, and he passed. Second and 13 on the 41. Smalls fires up the middle. Catch made! Yes, sir! D'Angelo Ruffin!
DJ, nice little zone pass. Gibbons is running the zone on the back. They got guys in the flats and 2 deep on the top. So what Aiden did right then, Aiden threw a great little dig route on the inside. Perfect into the open zone, vacated zone, 1st and 10.
D'Angelo Ruffin caught the football, and it puts them in the W Energy red zone, Mark Coates.
I'm not going to say who, but we had a little bit of conversation before the game, and I think our coaching staff felt comfortable that play would be there.
1st and 10 on the 20. Up the middle. Still on his feet. Pushing him, driving
then
him back.
picking him up.
Noah Smith, be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a short gain, a couple yards on the play again. And I like
Noah Smith gave the football and gave it to 12 and said, here, man, the whistle's already blown. Take the football.
Yeah,
Connor McKeon.
Here. You know, and what I
Comets have
like
the football still, by the
yeah,
way. It's
he
not
picks
a fumble.
up three. Picks up three. So second 7. What I like to see is you got inside, outside, over the top, like we talked about last week against Southeast. We're
Yes,
giving
sir.
them different looks of what they have to try to defend, and right now it's working.
2nd and 7.
Watch
Comets
zone read inside
back
right here. There you
again.
go.
It's a fake. It's Aiden Smalls pushing, driving up the middle.
Down to about the 13.
Aiden Smalls.
So no gain of about
Number 95 on the tackle again, Curtin Fieri there, Mark. Third down coming up.
3-4
3rd
yards
and
in a cloud of dust. I'll take that all day.
Hey, let's pick up 3 or 4 right here and get a first down.
Get a first down and let that clock run.
If you get the first down, it'll be 1st and goal because we'll be inside or on the 10. Yep.
Comets got their touchdown, 80 yards from Aiden Smalls in 4 plays on their opening drive. Cincinnati punting. So is Cardinal Gibbons, and they jumped!
Yeah, but
Cardinal Gibbons jumped! Why there's no flags?
They must not have made it into the zone when they jumped.
Oh, my goodness, are you kidding me?
They were looking for that.
So
and now they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, the Comets were trying to draw them offside. Thought we got them right there, but evidently the officials didn't think they crossed into the neutral zone.
Hey,
so
wow.
Yeah, what the Comets could have done at that
They
point
call
in
that
time.
in college, baby. I don't know they're going to call that in high school.
Man, Kim, you were down there. All-State Sideline Report. Did that look like offsides, please?
Well, they certainly jumped, but I was standing inside the 10-yard line, so I wasn't looking straight down the line.
Braxton, did you have a better look at it, Mr. Cutchin? I think you're in the red zone, buddy.
Yeah, I was actually standing on the goal line, kind of looking from afar. But yeah, it looked like a hard count, something Clayton had probably scouted and wanted to get him to jump. But I was surprised the center didn't snap it too. And I feel like if he does snap it there, potentially, even though if he wasn't supposed to,
that's what
they
you get.
probably get the flag thrown too.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Braxton, we saw what happened to NC State at Duke when we did that.
Here it comes.
There it comes.
What happened, Kim?
Oh, boy.
I didn't see that. What happened?
It just happened across the road last week.
No, it was against Duke.
yeah.
They jumped off sides, and so we thought we had a free play, and it threw an interception, and they didn't call them offside.
That's right. They embarrassed Carolina last week in Carter Finley. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Smalls, QB keeper, right up the middle, founds a gap, finds a lane on his feet.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Comets!
Aiden Smalls! Touchdown! Yeah!
Touchdown, Comets! We'll bring my PA to this one too. There we go.
That big nose guard that's a sophomore, they just blocking him down whichever way he goes.
Wash him and go. Wash him and go. Go right off top of him. Nice little zone read. Zone keep. The quarterback keep off the zone read fake, going to the left. Spread the backers out one step, and like Mark just said, the nose guard slanted to the left.
Yep.
We washed him down. It's wide open for Aiden in the middle.
Yep.
Ball's down. Kick is up.
Clayton has a 2-score lead with 9:25 in the second quarter.
14-3 Comets.
Eastern Technical Design touchdown scoring recap coming up. Thank you, C-Man. Get them pumped up. Jackie, show the crowd. What a crowd. I think there's more of a crowd here than there is on the home side of the away for Clayton.
It's phenomenal. It's pandemonium. I know you can hear it on the radio.
From one side to the other. Look at this. Pan to the right. Look at this.
It's awesome. It is awesome. There's an awesome crowd, guys.
Gotta love it. There is a Eastern Technical Design touchdown and scoring recap. Cam, down to you. Recap, Comets are on the board, and they're leading now by 11. Shantae, what's up?
Hey, the Comets started on inside the 20-yard line on their own 18. They did have that holding penalty on that drive, but they didn't let it affect them. They were able to overcome it, and Aiden is being Aiden.
Aiden is being Aiden.
Yeah, I think I was listening a little bit earlier today to Chris Hooks and his pregame setup, and he had a call in there, and he goes, Superman does it again.
22 touchdowns now on the year for NC State commit.
NC State signee.
Signee, yes. It's not commit, no worries. It's signee, Aiden Smalls. Here we go now. Now they're going to try to come back on the kickoff return.
Yeah, number 7, Xavier
34.
Hassan. Yeah, Xavier Hassan on the return. Stopped there by
Braden
20.
Probst. Braden Probst is there making a stop. Number 81.
Probst is there, 81. Austin Dalton is there, 24.
Yes.
Gibbons will set up shop right at the 35-yard line.
Broke did his job. He maintained his lane.
Yes, he did.
He broke down, made sure he did not cut to the outside, turned it back in. That's what it made the play.
The junior wide receiver, number 81, Braden Probst, who plays on special teams, and I think we're going to see him big in his senior year next year. Here we go now. Defense is back. 1st and 10 on the 35. Jones throws, short throw. Down below on the turf, they're going to say it's a complete catch. Number 13, Connor McKeon caught the football, Robbie.
Yeah, they ran a go route and a stop route, and Gannon rolled out to the right and hit the quick route because the corner, 21 for us, Daniel Lawrence Davis, he bailed on the snap. So the deep route's now covered. You go to the underneath guy.
14-3 right now. Comets up by 11. Heading to 9 minutes left in the first half here in Raleigh. It is now a 2nd and 5. Handoff. Fake by Jones. It's going to hand it off, and they're going to read him down, bring him down. 62 on the stop.
Yep. About third.
Tyler Williams bringing him down there, Mark.
Yep. They tried something a little different there. They brought motion to try to run power behind it. They ran the inside zone, but they brought motion around, and they ran right behind him to try to set up more of a double-team power play.
I get that, but now I'm a defensive guy. Why don't you run that motion from right to left and then run backside?
Well, because I like having an extra blocker in front of us. If your running game's not working, you can need that extra guy to block. Watch the inside route. There it is.
And he'll catch it. It's a first down. That was number 33 that caught the
Coach
football
Jones
on
was
3rd and 3.
The reason I say that in my mind, if you're putting people's in motion, then you're taking a man. You got to take a man away to cover him.
Yeah, theoretically, but if your inside running game is not going, then they can stay put, because remember, if they're playing man coverage, your safety's going over the top with the motion guy because he's not starting from inside. So you've got your own gaps there. You got corners and safeties covering.
Under 8 minutes left.
Underneath again, underneath.
Up the middle. There's the QB. There it is. Bring him down. Heading to the 30. That was number 20.
Ran backside.
Number 20 running the football of Jack Richards.
Yeah, Jack Richards.
No, correction. Number 28, Aaron Anderson, the running back. My apologies. Number 28, Anderson running the football.
Who's down?
Yeah.
Comet player.
Tayshawn
Amari Gibbons.
Amari Gibbons is down for the Comets.
We don't need him to be down.
30, was it 34?
Number 34, the linebacker. We'll take an injury timeout.
I'm a teenage girl. My BFF Becky texts and says she's kissed Johnny. Well, that's a problem because I like Johnny. Now I'm emotionally compromised and whoopsies. I'm all OMG. Becky's not even hot. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
All right, come here.
Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good. Because every year, dozens of children are forgotten in the backseat of a car by a parent or caregiver. All never thought it could happen to them. But with changes in routines, distractions, or a sleeping child, it can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. So get it in your head.
Check the back seat.
A message from NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
Injury timeout. Gibbons on the sideline. We'll give an update in a moment. 1st and 10, ball on the 30. The Crusaders are driving. That's all I can say right now.
Gannon Jones on the keeper, goes nowhere. Keyshawn stuff in the middle. I love the look of what they've got right now. They've got Keyshawn lined up over the center, and he's beating him up a little bit, so there's really no ways to run right in the middle.
1 yard loss.
And Amari Gibbons back into the game.
Good.
One play out. Good.
Hey, I'll be right back. All right.
2nd and 11. Made a stop, pushed him back, got a yard loss.
Yep.
It's hard to wash anybody down when they play head up. You play head up, it changes things.
2nd and 11. Jones Got motion now.
Watch
This
roll,
is going to be
watch
Karras.
roll, watch
Karras.
roll. Good
Jones
job.
got him
Good
pressured.
job. Oh,
Almost brought
D.
him down. Couldn't stop him.
Nice.
But it's incomplete. He couldn't bring him down, Mark, but he did cause him to
that's okay.
stumble, bumble, and incomplete the football.
He disrupted the timing.
Yep, the 27.
Exactly
Caden
right.
Blackwell did his job perfectly. They tried to run a little fake zone read and then sprint out to the right. Blackwell playing the defensive end, stayed perfectly, got his hand on Gannon, disrupted the throw, incomplete pass, 3rd and 11. Great job defensively.
3rd and 11 on the 31 after a big drive by the Crusaders. Only down by 11. Here we go now. Cardinal Gibbons ready on a 3rd and 11.
Timeout.
They're going to take a
Defense,
timeout.
and the Crusaders will take a timeout.
This is crucial for them.
No, timeout Comets. Comets took
Clayton
one.
took a timeout. My apologies. They're
Yep.
down to 1 left.
Yep.
Well, hey, don't be like Rory Williams and take them into the
don't take
second
'em
half
home.
because they don't do
Gotta
you
use
no
the ball,
good
right?
when you take them home.
Here's the timeout word from the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. This is Comets football.
Is that Stone King down there?
Still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork, determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans. What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Back on the field. Comets down to 1 timeout. They're up by 11. Think they read something on the defense they didn't like from Cardinal Gibbons, so they called the timeout to reset things, Robbie.
Yeah, I think they were just saying, you know what, be looking out for this. They've got a couple of plays they expect. Now we're going to get another timeout. Looks like Gibbons is going to take one
Cardinal
now.
Gibbons this time.
Gibbons is taking a timeout. Yeah. So
Cardinal Gibbons will take a timeout. Their first one. They got 2 remaining.
Clayton had man coverage down here on the bottom.
yeah, what you saw there was when Clayton came out and called the timeout, they put 2 or 3 plays into the mind of what their defense is going to do. Coach Jones said, guys, look, this is what we can anticipate at 3rd and long. This is what they like to do. Here's the defense to stop that. And what happened just then was when Clayton made the adjustments, went out there on defense, Coach Wright from Gibbons saw it and said, whoa, wait a minute, that's not what we were expecting to see. Let me call a timeout. Exactly.
That's right.
It's a chess game. It's a chess match. It's a chess match.
And somebody's got to declare checkmate at the 4th corner.
Exactly.
And somebody's going to state next week.
It's rook to pawn 7 or whatever. I don't play chess. I don't know what that is, but it's like so that's where the chess game comes in. Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that?
Talking about the crowd, look how many are standing up around the fence.
The Comet crew's in the house. Look at the Comet crew. They're here.
Down on the track. Down on the track.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. 30 and 11, Mark. And the Comet crew are getting loud here in Raleigh. 3rd and 11. Jones throws.
Turn around. There's the pick. Oh, knocked away.
Incomplete. It's
Knocked
4th
away.
down, though.
4th down.
And no flags, Mark. No flag.
4th down from the 31. That would be a 48-yard field goal.
What a great job by 34 and 21. Amari Gibbons and
gonna
21.
try it?
Daniel
And
Davis.
his long is 42 this year.
42 this year. Yep.
Are they going to go for a field goal, Kim?
I would.
Nah.
They're going to punt the football. They're going to punt the football. Nope, Evan's going to try the field goal.
He's going to try.
They're going to go for a field goal.
They're going to try a 48-yarder with Evan Wembley, the senior kicker, 6'1", 195. Let him try it, guys. Don't rush anything. Let him try it. Give him a free look.
It's getting loud. Is it any good?
That's left. That's left and no good.
It is.
That's no good.
No good. Wide left. No good.
But even more important, the Comets get
great field
position.
Great field position.
Great field position.
Field goal. No good. Great field position for the Comets.
Put your foot on the throat and let's go, baby.
1st and 10 on the 31. Unbelievable. Winner of this game goes to the state championship. Remember, coverage will be at UNC Thursday and Friday. Lenore Ryan and Durham County Memorial on Saturday. 2 of the 8 classifications are locked. 1 in 8A. The rest of them will be decided tonight and tomorrow.
So
apparently they still set it at the 20.
Yeah, the high school rule.
Wow.
The high school rule says a missed field goal goes to the 20-yard line.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was. I figured.
I tried field goal from anywhere on the field. Then.
And it feels like they've started Nathan Small's 1st and 10 on the 20 a lot tonight, right? Here we go. First and 10 on the 20.
Aiden's got the
And
football.
Aiden Small's QB keeper.
Picks up 4.
Might be more. Yeah, about 4.
Okay, 5, Mark.
I was thinking
By the way,
maybe.
Atwell Exterior Services first downs. I keep missing all of our things. Atwell Exterior Services first downs. W Energy Red Zone. Eastern Technical Design touchdowns. What you got, Mark?
2nd and 6. Hey, give me 4 yards in a cloud of dust. I'll take that.
Every time.
Just run the football.
3 times 4 is 12. That's first down, right?
14-3 right now. Up by 11, the Comets are. Here we go. It is now 2nd and 6. Up the middle.
Ooh,
That's
he ran right
Smalls,
into him.
and he got a handoff there to Noah Smith.
Maybe the 36.
Yeah, they brought the 26. Yeah, they brought the backer on that time.
26.
The backer came in through C gap. Cockerham occupied our right tackle, and the backer came in off underneath him.
Yeah, that was Noah Smith and 75 of Corey Robinson, as you were referring to.
Yep.
3rd and 3 coming up. Mark, as you just say, it don't have to be a big play. Just get a yard or two, a couple of yards.
These
Move
little
the
plays
chains to
set
the
up
first
the
down.
big plays.
3rd and 3.
If you get a first down, I can see him taking a shot on first down.
3rd and 3. They need 3 for a first down. Ball on the 27. Aiden Small, Smith to the right. Here he comes. He's got a lane.
Bounce.
He's got a gap, and he moves
Bounce.
to the right. Got to move. Got to run.
He'll get
Driving
it.
on his feet.
Got it. First down.
First down, Comets. Move the chains. Comets first down.
Now, we're at that point of the first half, Mark, that I always talk about what? We're getting close to that middle 8.
That middle 8?
Yeah, that middle 8. So 5 minutes, at the 4-minute mark, you start that middle 8 comment. Can we control the football to the 4-minute mark and then run it on down the field and score sometime
And run
inside
the
that 4
clock
minutes?
out because you don't want
Absolutely.
Cardinal Gibbons to get the football. They get the football to start the
They
third
start
quarter.
the second quarter or second half with the football, exactly.
Yep.
That's right. 1st and 10 on the 32. Another Atwell Exterior Services first down.
Comets are out in a bunch formation to the right with a single wide out to the top of the screen.
Smalls hands it to Smith. He's got a gap. He goes up the middle. They got him.
Yep. Yeah, a little zone read. Gibbons stretched it out pretty well there. Number 95. Looks like he's getting about Kieran Freary. We've called him 4 or 5 times.
Kieran Freary's making some big defensive stops for the Crusaders tonight.
And he's a 6'2", 257 kid on the defensive line. So that tells me we've got to reach, we've got to stretch a little bit, be a little more physical with him at the nose.
They are listening on CRN. The crowd at Town Square cheered loudly when the Comets just scored.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Thank you, Blake Robertson. By the way, Grimsley right now, Weddington 3-0. That's an important game.
They got him.
And down goes Smalls. They bring him down.
No flag that time for taking the quarterback down.
I mean, he had him up. It was like a wrestling move, wasn't it?
Yeah, Griffin Cockerham, number 6, the defensive end, and Billy Turner.
I mean, seriously.
Stopped Aiden there for a loss. So it'd be 3rd and 15 now. You got to look at it and go, okay, what do we do? Are we real aggressive? Do we try to get some of it? What do we do? And then punt the football back. But again, I don't expect Gibbons to have anybody deep. I expect them to come after the punter if we have to punt the football away.
3rd and 15 coming up. Comets still leading by 11.
Traditional 4-3 look, not bringing any
Smalls
pressure, little
hands it
draw,
off.
hands off.
Nice run, Noah Smith, and they got him. They snatched him up. He's down. Number 6 showing his strength. He brought him down. That was Griffin Cockerman.
Yeah, when you look at 3rd and 15, there's not a lot of plays in the playbook that are that. So you run a little draw play, little screen, something like that. They try to draw right there. Gibbons does take another timeout to try to preserve some time.
Yep.
So we've got a Gibbons timeout, but like I said,
so that's one left each.
One left each for everybody. A timeout again. Yep.
Yeah. So I kind of like the call a little bit. Let's kick the football. Your defense is playing really, really good. Don't do anything stupid. Have a turnover down here on your half of the field. So now punt the football away and play defense again for the next 3 minutes.
3:37 left to go here in the first half. Right now, Comets 14, Crusaders 3. The winner of this game goes to the state championship in the 7A classification. They will play either Weddington Wildcats or Grimsley Whirlies. Who, by the way, the Whirlies won the state championship in 4A last year.
Yep. Didn't they win 2 in a row?
Roseville. Yeah, we covered that game, I believe we did. Yeah.
Yep. They beat Roseville, but I think that was their second one in a row.
Yep.
So now they're up in the 7A classification. And so now Gibbons is going to put somebody back to return the punt.
Yeah, I think Clayton's going to punt the football. Lunger's out there.
Yeah. Clayton the punt. Xavier Hassan's going back deep for the Crusaders with Lunger set to kick. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, Nate Lunger, the leg for the Comets, ready to kick it deep. He does.
Nice
Big
kick.
leg. Let it drop.
Nice kick. Go. Stop
And
right
now
there.
it's going to bounce.
There you go.
Back the other direction to around the 40-yard line.
40-yard line. Yep.
Hey, that turned out to be a pretty good punt there for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
But the defense do their job.
Lunger kicked the ball away from Hassan, which is a good job right there. You know, they what they try to do when they're trying to punt is that they'll go left or right or middle, depending on where they're at. He kicked the football over to the left because Hassan was running up the right hash in line with where the ball was on the play. So he kicked it away from him. Good coverage. Never made a play on it.
The last time these two teams played each other, third round state championship playoffs, right here, 2023, 30-28. Clayton lost by 2. Right now they're up by 11.
But
3.5 left to go in the first half. Robbie Jones.
Direct snap to Gannon Jones.
And he got a breakaway. He's on his feet. He's running. Going to run out of bounds. Charles Smith runs him out of bounds with the help of Tayshawn Walker. They move the football, though, about 20 yards up the field, Mark.
Yep.
That's a big play.
Yeah, that's a chunk play, as we call it. That was a 30-yard gain by
30
Gannon
yards.
Jones.
I said 20, 30 yards.
It's a chunk play regardless. So it's a chunk play. Now Gibbons has got a first down at the 30 with 3:16 left. Gannon goes out of bounds. That was a direct snap QB, just a straight QB sweep off the right-hand side.
1st and 10 on the 30. Jones back in the QB spot for the first time since Mallard Creek when he got injured. Catch made, number 1 out of the play.
But it's not going to get
Brandon
called.
Karras, and I thought there was holding there. They don't wave a flag. Are you serious? That's that home cooking, Mark, you talk about sometimes,
but from what I've seen all playoffs, if somebody's calling something, hold on. White Hat was waving his hands.
Do we got a flag?
He's just saying timeout. No, second down in the yard.
Gotcha. Just saying second.
But
and one.
My point is they've let them play this playoff season. There's a lot of times we thought.
Yes, they have this year.
We thought they should call a penalty flag, but they've called it both ways.
They've let them play. We have noticed that. 2nd and 1 on the 21. Jones fires. No one home. Incomplete and almost picked off. Number 13, Cromell almost got it in the end zone.
Cromell almost had it there, and you got the balls intended for Braden Karras.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Yep, on a little go route. You know, his double cover. The safety came over the top nicely there, so it's really nowhere to go with the football. 3rd and 1.
3 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's 3rd and 1 on the 21. Thank you, Comet Country, wherever you're listening around the world. Comets up by 11.
Stay where you're at, guys.
Jones right up under him. Up the middle. It's going to be close.
He's going to give it to him, I think. He gave it to him over the 30 or over the 20. Over the 20-yard line. It's going to be a first down.
They're going to say first down. Cardinal Gibbons.
We think.
Yep.
They did. First down. Yep. Brett says first down. He did.
Yep. White Hat just called it.
He
first
did.
down.
First down.
And again, you got nothing. I mean, you needed 1. You got 1 and 2 inches. So, you know, the middle of the interior line is playing great now for the Comets.
1st and 10 on the 20. The Crusaders.
We need a turnover, guys.
Under 3 minutes left.
Inside zone right there. There you go.
There
you go. There it is.
Number 6.
Jordan Ham. Great
Jordan
play.
Ham and Keyshawn Stansel to finally add that second tackle.
Cam,
down to you. What a great job. A loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Crusaders here, but under 2.5 left in the first half.
I don't think she heard you, but down to you, Kim. What you got?
Yeah, down to you, Kim.
No, I got nothing else to say besides what you all were saying. This defensive line.
I was looking at you and you was like, hey, okay.
The defensive line is doing their job.
They're playing lights out right now.
It's amazing what happens when you don't give them free yards.
2 minutes remaining, by the way. Jones.
Pump and go. Pump and go.
Get anybody
home?
Touchdown. Touchdown. He is in the end zone. Cardinal Gibbons, touchdown.
Yeah, and that's Peebles.
And we got a Comet player down.
That's
Peebles again.
That's AK. He ain't hurt. He's just
his pride's hurt right now.
He's upset. He don't get beat.
Are you sure? Cromell's in trouble, guys. AK Cromell is on the sideline in pain.
Yeah,
Number 13's down. He's on his back.
Maybe he is. I thought he was just down.
No, he's up. He's up.
Come on, buddy. Come on, get up there.
He's up. He's up and running.
Come on, baby. You got this.
He
touchdown, Cardinal Gibbons, by the way.
He had decent coverage. They ran a little what we call a sluggo route, little slant and go. The guy goes over the top, and Gannon laid it up there. AK was in pretty good position, but he didn't get his head around to see the football.
Right.
The receiver looked up for it, and AK didn't turn around. Just kind of put his hand up.
Turn around.
Turns around. He's right in decent position.
He really was.
To make a play. So, but
he knows.
Hey, kudos to Gibbons. But now what we got to do here, though, is we've got a minute 59. We can't let Gibbons. Then they may go for 2 to take it to a 3-point game. You never know with Gibbons and what they're doing. But what we can't do is we can't go 3 and out or not get something because Gibbons gets the football. Coming out of the end zone. So they looks like they are going to go for 2 here.
They're going to go for 2, guys.
Go for 2 to make it a 3-point game.
What kind of?
They're coming out swinging gate. Swinging gate. That's okay. Put some guys over here. Swinging gate. They'll come back in. There we go.
Now they're going to kneel, and they're going to attempt
to
go.
They'll kick it. Now they'll kick it.
Yep.
Yeah. They wanted us to do something crazy.
Yep, they certainly are.
Here it is. There's the fake. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Fake. And they got it. It is in, and it is good. 2-point conversion is good.
Our defender almost had him from the backside, but he stumbled.
He stumbled. Yep.
He sure did.
You look at swinging gate, which is defended pretty well. They come in, you didn't move, you didn't jump, and then you go back in and you kind of go, okay, they're going to kick it now, and then you kind of rest it just a little bit. But again, defender had a shot at him, stumbled a little bit. Hey, it's a 3-point ball game, still ahead. Got a minute 59 left. Let's go down and score. We did it in the first drive.
Right
match that point right there.
So it is 14-11. Braxton Cutchin down to you. Defense of the Comets, offense of the Crusaders, and nobody said it was going to be easy. It sounded like I said that about the Bulldogs last week, but they are in this fight, only down by 3 now, but 2 minutes left. And if you didn't keep score, Cardinal Gibbons gets the football to start the third quarter.
What is Tony doing down yonder talking to the referee?
I'm not sure.
Braxton, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, but this I'm still fascinated with this Clayton defense right now. The run defense has been great, except for that one chunk play on the design keeper. It's been really difficult for Cardinal Gibbons to run the football right now. And I think part of the fact that Cardinal Gibbons have to score kind of quickly and do that rushed offense, I think kind of played to their strength of the pass. But when it's kind of that, early time, not rushed, Clayton's defense has been really good.
Big kick. Comets will bring it down around the 5.
Got the football.
He should have broke that left.
Running with the football there for the Comets.
If he breaks that left, he might have the sideline.
That's, by the way, number 9, D'Angelo Ruffin. Ruffin and Smith were right there, and Ruffin got the football. They brought it out around the 3, and it'll be now about 1st and 10 on the 21. Another Atwell Exterior Services first down. Hey, 2-minute drill, 2-minute offense.
2-minute drive, 2-minute offense. Yep. 2-minute offense right here. Don't do anything stupid. Just do what you're doing. 2-minute offense, being a little bit of a case of hurry up, get up and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Aiden Smalls, the NC State signee. River Fiore, North Carolina Central signee. Keyshawn Stansel, Miami signee.
Yep.
Just some of them at signing day. Early signing day.
Early signing
day. A
day.
couple of days ago.
Empty backfield now. 5 receivers.
Smalls fires.
There you go.
Catch made.
That was yesterday.
Pick up
Catch
7 or 8.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Pick up 7 or 8. Going to get out to the 27. So it'll be.
Parker Ferguson, by the way, had 2 touchdowns last week from the game against Southeast Raleigh. What'd you say, Mark? Signing day was yesterday.
Signing day was yesterday.
Yes,
How do you run 11 seconds off the clock that fast on a little out route?
Yeah, that's
something in the flat.
That's your passion. That's the.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
Here we go, Smalls. Up the middle, QB keeper. He's got a gap. He's got a lane. Move the chains. First down, Comets.
Move the chains. 6 seconds. 6 seconds on that one. So only 6 seconds went on that play.
We need to pause for station identification. 1st and 10 for the Comets when we come back.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
1st and 10, ball on the 34. Aiden Smalls.
He's holding. That's holding. He's holding.
There we go. Doesn't matter. We got it. We got it. Doesn't matter.
That's a big play for the Comets. It's holding, but it's a big play by the
Comets.
Yep. Parker Ferguson.
Take the play.
Caught
Man,
that football.
I gotta tell you.
You better take
That was pretty.
Let me tell you
Yes,
something.
sir.
I'm going
My
to say this real
goodness, what
quick.
an awesome catch.
I'm going to say this real quick.
There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be interference against Gibbons. But let me say this real quick about number 17. Coaches, scouts, college guys, if you need a receiver,
yes,
Parker
get your
Ferguson's
eyeballs
your
on
man.
number 17, Parker Ferguson. His catch radius is phenomenal, and if it's in the zone,
his
he's catching
attitude
the
is
football.
great.
He's
a
in the
great
red
kid.
zone, baby. He's in
a
the
great
W
kid.
Energy red zone.
He's
That
6
started
foot-
on the 34. It's in the red zone now, Robbie.
6 foot 195. Coaches, if you're listening, you need a receiver, come to Clayton High School, talk to Parker Ferguson. He'll play his heart out for you. I promise you. Great kid.
First and 10 on the 17 mark. That was on the 34
That was
of Kingdom
pretty.
Come a moment ago.
That was pretty.
What a catch by Parker Ferguson.
Now
2
go finish and
touchdowns against the
answer right
Southeast
here.
win last week. Smalls.
Hands off.
Fakes. He goes to Terrence Hobbs.
Terrence.
Hobbs.
Yep. That's
Maybe
okay.
2 or 3. Maybe
That's okay.
2 or 3.
It's all right. We're gonna gain that 2 or 3. They're gonna give us
12.
4.
They're gonna
give us 4, almost 5.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought 2 or 3
So-
was being nice.
So that's
Second and
good.
5.
In front, ahead of the change. 2nd and 5. Got a minute 9
Ball
and a
on the
timeout
12.
left.
Ball on the 12. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 12.
Absolutely.
Everybody's got
Score.
a timeout left.
Score.
Absolutely.
Comets
You don't need to be in a hurry.
getting ready. Under a minute left now. Aiden Smalls got Hobbs to the left. And
Got
we
a
got a
flag.
whistle. We got a flag on the play.
We got a flag. We jumped. Offense jumped.
Yeah, one of the guards
Yep.
just kind of rocked
Offsides on
backwards.
the Comets. We just cannot do this. We got to
No.
work on the second half for no penalties.
2nd and 10.
I can see.
Dang it.
Yeah, I can see right now just the dejection on the sideline, if you will, Robbie.
You got a
can't do
second,
this. You're doing it to
second
yourself
5.
here.
Exactly. You got 2nd 5 from the 7.
Got to shake it.
You know, you got to shake it off. You know.
2nd and 10 on the 17. They're still in the W Energy red zone. Comets up by 3, trying to go here. Smalls, Aiden Smalls. He'll fire.
30. No.
Oh, almost in the end zone. Almost picked off.
Number
Incomplete.
24, Austin Dalton.
Intended for Austin Dalton. The name is Dalton.
The name is Dalton. Name is Dalton. He
Roadhouse.
had it. Yeah, I know.
Roadhouse.
I know.
Yes, sir.
I know. I know.
Austin
We
Dalton.
need a touchdown.
Austin Dalton, I think, is going to be a star player. Sophomore
Yeah.
wide receiver, Robbie.
Yeah, he's made a couple big catches last
3rd
couple
and
weeks.
10.
That one right there was in a little traffic, but you got to make that play if you hit your hands.
3rd and 10, ball on the 17. Ferguson, Smith, Smalls all in the backfield. Ready to go here. 3rd and 10. Under 45 seconds. Smalls, QB keeper, keeps it on his own. Turf Monster got him, in the words of Kevin Stump.
He got tripped up, bro. They call a timeout.
Yeah, they call the timeout
No,
because
they ain't called it yet.
No.
The clock's running.
We'll probably let it run down and then call a timeout and then kick the field goal.
Nate Longer, the leg for the Comets, is probably going to come out to
They're
kick
going
the field
back
goal.
in.
No, they're going
No,
back
sir.
in.
Scott
Offense is
Chadwick's going for it.
Fourth and 9.
4th and 9. 20 seconds left. 15.
4th and 9. They're going for it.
Nope.
We're trying to make them jump. They'll call a timeout.
They were trying to
here.
make them jump.
Call a timeout
I
with 2
think a
seconds left to
timeout's
kick the field
coming.
goal.
I
Here
think
it
a
comes.
timeout's coming. And here
There
it
it
comes. Timeout with 2 seconds left. And now Nate Lunger's probably going to come out and kick a field goal.
Yep. See if Nate can come out and take it back to a 6-point lead for us.
Damn,
No timeouts for the Comets left.
Damn it, I'd love to see a touchdown on this one.
Well, the
Well,
ball
I mean, if you get
We're
the
in the
field
middle.
goal, it's a 6-point lead, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
but it would have been nice to have a 10-point lead.
it'd be
going
nice
at
to have a
half.
10-point
exactly
lead.
right.
Because
Yes,
it's a
that's right.
2-score game.
And Cardinal Gibbons does get the football to start the
That's what I'm talking about.
third
Yeah.
quarter. So
Yeah, so it's going to be a
What are we looking at, about 35-yarder?
16, 26, 32-yarder.
32-yard.
32, 33-yard. Probably 33. 33-yard field goal. No wind to speak of anywhere. It's a cold night. You know, ball should be fine. We saw Wembley try one from 48. Had enough leg. You know, I'd just like to see the timing here, get good blocking going, get a good contact with the football, and just don't worry about it going through the uprights.
Quarter cannot end on a defensive penalty. So if we have a roughing or something,
that's right.
Just throwing that out there.
33-yard field goal attempt.
Yep. Oh, look at you.
Is this a fake?
On a 4th and 9,
Kick it and get
33
the points.
yards.
Get points.
Longer this year.
Now they called
Yeah, Coach Wright called his
3
timeout.
for 9 on field goals.
Yep, try to freeze Lunger. He called his timeout.
And another timeout called by
By Gibbons.
Cardinal Gibbons,
both
they've
are out.
exhausted their timeouts as well.
Yep.
This is a cat and mouse game.
They were trying to ice Nate Lunger, who, by the way, this year, he's looking now to try to add on 4 for 10. He's 3 for 9 so far in the year.
Wesley, shut up.
56 for 67 on extra points.
Nate's a good kicker. Nate, I think, just he needs more confidence. He needs to make a couple.
Shut up! I'm looking at stats.
I never like it when somebody talks about a field goal kicker just before they're getting ready to kick.
Exactly. I got to do my job, though. Come on, Mark. Go run the clock.
Nate's.
I wish I could.
Nate's a junior. Nate's a junior, so he'll be back next year. But, this is a good year for him. He's had a decent year kicking. This will go big for the confidence. 33 yards.
Head down, follow through,
Head down, don't look anything around.
Jackie's got a great view of it. Lunger, 33-yard field goal attempt. The hold, the snap, the place, the kick.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, he missed it. He said he pulled it left.
It pulled left.
Said he pulled it left.
It was pulling. You could tell pretty much after it left his foot, it was pulling left.
It pulled left.
Yeah, it looked like he hit it pretty good. Looked like he hit it pretty good, but the ball was spinning kind of horizontally and not vertically.
Wesley.
So it had that little we'll call it the Wesley kicker jinx.
We're gonna have a talk with Wesley at halftime.
I didn't do anything. Just did my job. It's halftime, by the way.
You look at what just happened. With the first 24 minutes, and it's exactly what we said. It's blow by blow. You hit me, I hit you back. To see what's going on, it's 14-11 at halftime. Comets. What I'd like to see, what happened just now is I'm looking at the body language. The Gibbons they sprinted off the field because they stopped the field goal. Clayton's kind of huffing off the field a little bit. So let's hope they get back over there. They get tuned back in.
They're getting a little pep.
Yeah, they get a little pep in their step, get tuned back in, come out and get a great stop right out of the gate to start the second half.
There's still a lot of football left to play. I mean,
a lot.
Right
I will be out. What I take away from this
11.
What I take away from this first half is the fact that Cardinal Gibbons has not been consistently moving the football.
Absolutely.
Big play here, big play there.
They cannot
but not
run the football.
consistently moving the football.
Yeah,
Clayton has consistently moved the football.
Gibbons has 3 chunk plays, but when they try to run the football, they can't. They've got a chunk play on 2 passes, and 1 run for Gannon Jones. Clayton, on the other hand, has gone down 4, 5, 6 yards, 8 yards, whatever it is, and they've gained yards and sustained some drives longer than Gibbons has. And so when you look at that, Gibbons is going to have to make some adjustments at halftime to say, number one, how are we going to take care of that Comet front? Because, we talked about this, Wesley, yesterday, being able to handle the Comet front 7. And I'm not sure, like I said, that what we've seen here, that Gibbons could do that.
Right.
The front, when you've got the front 7 of Clayton stopping, everybody at the line of scrimmage and giving up nothing, then that's exactly what happened. And then they hit a big chunk play. So that's all they got to contain, the chunk plays in the second half, and I think they'll be just fine.
Well, and what I will say is, initially when Gibbons first came out in the first quarter, to me, they were attacking on offense. Their receivers were being aggressive on the outside. Yeah. I think that's fallen off. I don't see that aggressiveness downfield. They're more passive as the game's gone along.
I think what they've done now, they've hit the bubble screens. They've taken a couple shots down the field, but those middle completions that Gannon had, their receivers got knocked around a little bit. They got banged up. So when you look at that, as that, okay, do I want to go? And all of a sudden you get alligator arms. I don't want to catch football. I don't want to get my catch radius. So, they're like, okay, let's go back to the outside. Let's try to go something short. And that's what Gibbons is known for, is going short, and then taking a chunk play shot over the top. So,
well, listen, we're going to have a special halftime report here in just a moment with one of the leaders of the Comet crew, Mr. Kilpatrick. He's coming up.
Oh, no.
Mark, Robbie, though, I'm going to let you guys take a rest before we get ready for the third quarter.
Good for me.
Mark, what do you think Coach Chadwick is telling them? I'm going to sit down myself here. So
he's telling them right now, guys.
What are they talking about down in the locker room?
Settle down. You've won the first half, okay?
Yep.
You've won the first half. You're leading, okay? Get your minds right. Get you something to drink. Coaches are going to talk. They're going to coach them up at halftime like they've done all year. Coach Jones, Coach Chadwick will make corrections on each side of the ball. And then, because from what I've seen, other than just a few mental mistakes,
It's
a
just
few
a
little
coffee.
mistakes. They have played well in the first half,
Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
They really have.
You know, you look at it, but here's the thing for me: 7 penalties, and 6 of them or 5 of them are of the mental kind.
Mental, yes.
Offsides, lining up in the neutral zone, things of that nature.
Not a holding call or a
yeah.
pass interference call.
Yeah, and the holding call that came out, when I look at that and I go, you know what, that's going to happen because it was an inside-outside move by the running back, and the lineman's got a block, so I'm okay with that one. Again, what I don't like are the mental mistakes, 5 yards offsides, lining up in the neutral zone, and Clayton, I think, will get that fixed.
Yes.
So I think they'll be just fine coming out in the
Guys,
second half.
all I know is in 24 minutes time, somebody's going to a state championship.
We will know who's going to the state championship.
And Mark, you say it all the time. Who wants it more?
That's it.
Who wants it more?
Yep.
Let's check in with Braxton Cutchin, Kim Winslow, our All-State Sideline reporters. Kim, ladies first, your take of this game and obviously what you think we're going to see in the second half of Comets and Crusaders and your take of the first half.
Well, like we said before the game started, we can't have those mental mistakes with the penalties. We've taken care of the ball, so that's important. And as far as defensively, I like what I have seen, how the Comets come out in the second half and the adjustments that they make at halftime with this defense. So when you get, Coach Eddie Price and Coach Jones able to break down what happened in the first half, I'm going to like what I see coming out in the second half.
All right.
Yep.
Braxton Cutchin, what are you watching on your side of the spectrum? Still a lot of football left to go, and man, I got a feeling there's more Comet crew in the grandstands in Raleigh than there is Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders. What are you looking at with your eyes, buddy?
It feels like a Clayton home game right now.
We
it really does.
like that. We really did.
It really does. It feels like a Clayton home game right now, and I think the players feel that too. There's a toughness right now and an intensity. Watching the two teams in that first half, the score is way closer than it feels like down here in the field. Right now, Clayton seems like they want it more than Cardinal Gibbons. Cardinal Gibbons feels like they're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
They do this every year. This is just part of the routine. Clayton's hungry, and you can see the difference between the two sides. Aiden Smalls, you can see, is fired up to play this team right now. The ball is in his hands almost every single play. Except being the quarterback, obviously, but taking the read option, taking it and doing it himself. You can see the team. There's a little intensity that we've been able to see throughout the playoffs, but I feel like more so in this game than any other. You see the real intensity. The defense is walling up. There is no run game for Cardinal Gibbons right now, like I said, outside of that little 30-yard run.
Yeah.
But it has just been a defensive stand from Clayton right now.
Yes,
Didn't give a touchdown up until, a couple minutes left in the first half?
Correct.
It's been a clinic, especially with the intensity. That's got to keep up in the second half because sometimes you won't have a crowd. Now, this crowd is bringing them energy, but when you don't have a crowd or they're going bad, the crowd's quiet, you've got to create your own intensity.
That's
So
right.
that's the message in the locker room.
In the words of one of my favorite motivational speakers, Dr. Les Brown, Braxton just said it. You got to be hungry.
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 And he point blank said Clayton looks more hungry than Cardinal Gibbons. But, what'd you say?
He says Mark says you got to eat.
You got to eat.
You got to be hungry. You got to
Curtis
eat.
Smart says you got to eat.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, let this young man get here beside you, Mr. Kilpatrick. Let him put on a headset real quickly.
And why he's doing that, like I said, the last time these two teams played, Montague had 470 yards of offense himself in this game, passing or running, okay?
Yes.
So Gibbons has a hard time handling athletic quarterbacks, okay?
And we're live on the air, too.
Handling athletic quarterback. So, when you get to it, the second half, here we go again. Let's see what the heck happens. But we got a special guest. I know you introduced him, so let's rock and roll.
We do. So, Coach Adam Morrison, and by the way, there's some pretty cool things coming for baseball in the spring. I just want to let y'all know, February, I think, is going to be a really good year. But he reached out to me and he said, Parker Kilpatrick wants to speak on the broadcast on behalf of the leader of the Comet crew at pregame. And I said, well, let's bring him on at halftime because the Kilpatrick family for the last couple of years now have sponsored the Clayton Peanut Company at the half. And we thank you for your continued part of CRN and Comets Athletics. And You didn't bring no boiled peanuts tonight, did you?
I'm
Did you
sorry.
not? You didn't bring no boiled peanuts, Parker?
We got to eat too now.
Yeah.
You know, we got to eat.
How pumped up is the Comet crew, you being the leader of them guys tonight?
It's been good tonight so far. We're playing a good game, so that's affecting us a lot. We're being loud over there.
Sweeping on my buddy there.
We
Sweeping
got
on
all
my
our
buddy there.
horns over there. I hope they sound good, but it's going to be a good second half, and we'll be loud.
What's your take of the game?
It's been pretty good so far. Our offense is playing pretty good, but got to stop the mistakes on the line, jumping off sides too many times. But other than that, I think we're playing pretty well.
Somebody get that boy a headset.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It looks like he's been there before. So Parker, here's what I'll say to you. You know, being down there with the crew, okay, you know, this has been a historical year for Clayton, but the Comet crew has historically been a part of that every single step of the way, not just this year, but in all previous years past. It's a big role, dude. It's a big role to be the leader of the crew. So if you're going to be a leader of the crew, you got to bring it every single time.
Yes,
you know,
sir,
so that's what we're talking about. We got 24 minutes left. You got to get those guys rock and roll and bring it. Do whatever you got to do to bring home the W, brother.
We will, for sure.
Hey, the holiday season is coming up.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the great things you got lined up with Clayton Peanut Company, my friend.
Well, right now we're actually selling Christmas trees off Barber Mill Road. I think 3268 Barber Mill Road. Got Christmas trees out there, bull peanuts, fried peanuts, chocolate-covered peanuts.
Candies, got other candies,
yes,
other
sir.
creations. Your dad.
Chocolate-covered peanuts.
Yeah.
I'm in. I got to go.
For the longest time, me and Jackie were part of the R&D department with your dad, Bill, during the baseball season. He would give us all sorts of wacky candies and snacks, and he'd say, "Wesley, come up with a name for this."
Yes,
so definitely,
I can attest to the chocolate.
he could attest to the chocolate.
I got to get them. I love them. Ginger buys them. My wife buys them at Food Line and brings them home. They come in this little tiny wannabe container. That doesn't last about 2 sittings.
Yes, Parker,
you know?
you about ready for baseball season, though, my friend?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. We're looking forward to it. We're going to be good this year.
So I'm understanding we got some new players that are coming in. There are going to be some young players, definitely some talent for years to come for the Comets, according to Coach Adam Morrison talking to me this morning.
Yeah, we got some good guys.
Put your mic a little close to you if you don't mind.
We got a lot of good underclassmen.
There we go. All of a sudden I can hear him.
A lot of freshmen and sophomores that are pretty good, so they'll be good for this, not only this year, but years ahead.
And I jokingly say this, if you can zoom back out, Jackie, I jokingly say this because, listen, we're playing and broadcasting football a lot longer than we've ever had before, right?
Yeah.
And basketball's already started. Kim and I have already started basketball. Ryan's done some games. Jackie's done some games as well. And before we know it, basketball will be ending, and we'll be right into baseball and softball season.
Chunk it.
You know.
Chunk it.
And normally that's when Mark takes a hiatus. He doesn't call basketball. He comes back for baseball and softball.
Baseball.
So, hey, before we let you go, we got to get ready for the second half in about a minute. Here come the Comets back out on the field. Get our ugly mugs off the camera. Clayton Peanut Company at the half.
See them guys coming
They're
out.
ready to go. But let everybody know, Parker, real quickly, how they can find out details on Clayton Peanut Company products.
I would just look on Facebook, Instagram. We're on there all the time, just posting online and stuff like that. So y'all just look on there and be on the lookout. For sure.
One more time, the Christmas tree and peanut address you got out there on Barber Mill.
3268 Barber Mill Road.
And Miss Anita Bland has also got her awesome wreaths and all sorts of decorations
Yes, sir. She
for
got
sure.
wreaths and bows and all stuff like that.
Yes.
Very
see
cool.
What we gave Jackie the other day for the Iron Bowl. I mean, even though Alabama beat Auburn in the Iron Bowl, she still got a nice little thing from Anita. So I'll never hear that.
That's right.
Again.
That's right. You're done. Wesley, you're number one.
I am number one. I am number one. In the words of Ellie, in the words of Jackie behind the camera. Parker, thank you, buddy. Go Patrick.
Yes,
go Comets. Go Parker. Let everybody see your.
Yeah, you got the outfit. Show the outfit, bro.
I'm loving this. Look at this thing.
Show the outfit. Let's go. Zoom that thing out.
Zoom in, zoom out. Jackie,
There you
come
go.
on.
There you
Look
go.
at this. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at this. What
There
does
you
it
go.
say? Game dibs?
Yes, sir. I got them from Dick's.
Yeah, it says
Wow.
game bibs on it. That's
Game
perfect.
Bibs.
Yep.
He could be a farmer and a football fan at the same time. Parker, thanks, buddy. We appreciate
Yes, sir. Thank
you.
y'all.
We're going to take a break, everybody. Coming up, third quarter. Comets, Clayton Peanut Company at the half. Kickoff in less than 4 minutes for the third quarter. The Crusaders will get the football. We're stepping away. We're back in a moment.
Comets 14-11.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Timeout!
Listen up, get tight.
This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup.
Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
So let's take this moment
To change the momentum.
and call a timeout
On hate. Together.
Together.
Dubby Energy provides high-quality energy drinks with a blend of natural ingredients, ensuring a clean and effective energy boost without the crash later or even the jitters. Dubby Energy is committed to helping individuals stay energized and perform at their best. When you need to have a little energy boost without all the lag or fatigue, let Dubby Energy take care of your body today. Use the promo code CRN for 10% off of your order every time. Dubby Energy. Vincent's Pub and Eatery on 800 East Main Street has been a go-to destination for the Clayton Comets community and everybody of Seatown. Vincent's Pub and Eatery takes care of all of your food and beverage needs. For weekly specials, appetizers, burgers, sandwiches, the entrees, the Vincent special salads. Hey, you like the desserts? I do too. Side desserts, delicious beverages from soda products, sweet tea, and yes, even your adult beverages. Big screen televisions cover all the action with your favorite sporting events. And the home of Comets Football Weekly every Tuesday night for Vincent's Pub and Eatery. 800 East Main Street. Tell them the Community Radio Network sent you. Vincent's Pub and Eatery. Good food, good fun, and go Comets! We welcome you back. By the way, Grimsley Whirlies at Jamison Stadium, where we'll be December 21st for the 78th East-West All-Star football game. They're leading right now, winning to 3-0. The reason I mentioned that game, whoever wins this game plays either of them in state.
You're so right, Wesley. That's right. So big game over there, 3-0. Big game right here. 24 minutes left to go here. You know, let's see. We're going to kick it off to Cardinal Gibbons. See if the defense can come out, get a stop right out of the gate, and set the tone for the second half. Because we're back in the middle of my middle eight that we talked about. And Gibbons won that last middle, that first four of it. We got to win this four. You know, so hopefully, like I said, we come right out, get a good stop right here, and then go down and score.
I would almost call that last four a draw.
You know, it could be. Yeah, it was, because we did miss a field goal.
We missed a field goal.
You know, they scored, but that's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
Third quarter.
There we go.
You got to start all over again, and we're ready. Work on the penalties, I believe, Mark. That's the biggest thing, Robbie, as well. Third quarter.
Yes.
Not have the penalties that Clayton had. Here
Big
we
gash.
go.
Big gash.
And he's got a breakaway, number 7. Longer.
Big gash. He's going to the house. He's going to the house right out of the gate.
Charles Smith. Touchdown, number 7.
That's what you didn't need.
Xavier Hassan.
Yep.
Xavier Hassan.
Now that puts them up by a touchdown score.
Wow.
One score.
Yeah, he could
we
fly.
We weren't expecting that one. Xavier with a kickoff return. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what the Comets can't do right here, and like I said,
don't let them get in your head.
Yeah, let it get. It's a play. It's all right. It's a big play. That's good. But let's go out right now. It's one play. You still got plenty of time to play.
They're lining up. Hell, we ain't even got the defense on the field.
Ain't even on the field.
17-14 for the first time tonight. Cardinal Gibbons.
They ain't set the ball yet.
No.
Cardinal Gibbons, first time tonight in the league. 17-14. Looks like they're going to set up.
Well, we saw them do it this last time.
Or go for the
Wembley.
extra
Evan Wembley.
point. Wembley, yep.
Number 88.
Evan Wembley. Up.
It's
and
good.
It's good.
Well, 14 seconds off the clock.
Up and good.
Sorry, no, just answer.
18-14, your score.
Go answer.
The 2-point conversion and the missed field goal is the difference in a tie ball game right now.
Yep.
And for the first time, Cardinal Gibbons is in the lead. It is 18-14. The referees are getting together over here for something. Do we got a flag? Do we see?
No, both teams on the field. There's no flag. What they're doing now is they're just saying, okay, this guy scored, this guy did this. Or they may say, hey, here's what we had last time. They're just comparing notes. Refs carry a little card. We carry a little card that says, hey, this and that. Make notes on that. Keep timeouts. Keep personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties and things like that on that card.
Gotcha.
So now the Comets have to answer. They got to figure out, okay, so, hey, they've been behind before. Now they got to figure out how to answer and come right back down the field. So, and that's a big play. When you look at the kickoff return, there's a big gash in the middle. The Comets got out of the lane. We talked about it before. They stayed in their lane. That time they got out of the lane in the middle of the field, and Hassan took it to the house.
Does this change how Cardinal Gibbons calls their defense?
No, I don't think it does. I don't think it changes anything whatsoever because, I don't know that they can make the adjustments to stop what we have offensively.
I wouldn't change anything. Now, Clayton, we need a big kickoff return ourselves. They're going to kick it deep.
It's going to be Charles.
Back outside, Charles Smith. And they're going to say.
Oh, they called him.
He called him at the end zone touchback.
Referee said he stepped in the end zone.
He was in the end zone as a touchback on the 20. Yep. He sure did. He was ready to get up that speed, number 10 but then they called it back. So it'll be 1st and 10 at, Exterior Services first down on the 20. Kim, what's the vibes for the Comets on the sideline right now? Down by 4. Still plenty of football left to go here, though. 18-14.
Yeah, still plenty of time, but obviously that's not what they wanted to happen coming out here in the second half. So kind of got a little tense. They're trying to get behind this offense now.
1st and 10, Smalls.
Running back off the left side.
He's got room. That's Noah Smith. Noah Smith brought down by number 25, Truth Caesar.
14-yard gain out to the 30. Actually, 15-yard.
It was. What a drive, yes.
Inside zone, give the ball off. Great double-team block in the middle of the play on their nose guard. Gibbons is running a 3-4 now. So when you talk about it, they came out of a traditional 4-3 earlier in the game. They're running a 3-4 now or a 3-5, but it's the 3-4s look like. Yeah, they're in a 3-4 with cover 2.
And we said it. You don't have to go and make a big play. You just got to get a couple of yards here, a couple of yards there.
This could be open a lot in the middle. So what we have to do is we got to be sure that same play that came up, if they're going to run a 3-man front and we can get a good double team and then reach up to the second level where the backers are, you'll get 5-6 yards every time.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If you just run the football, you'll get 5 or 6 yards.
Exactly. 2nd and 8 to pick up a 2 in the last run. Here we go. Only 1 minute gone in the third quarter. Mark Coates, Robbie Worrell on Wesley Outland, Jackie Posey on Cameron Production, All-State Sideline reporters Braxton Cutchin and Kim Winslow. Winner of this game goes to the state 7A championships next week. Play clock at 2.
Right there, he's open right in the middle.
Man open, there it is. Yes, he is. It's caught. Number 4, by the way, that's our buddy Tyler Campbell. Michael Myers of the Comets. He said he was ready to bring the knife out in Raleigh.
I tell you what I liked about that one was Aiden found the second level.
Yes.
There's 3 levels of the football field. You've got the small level, the front, the middle level, and then the deep level. That's level 1, 2, and 3. He found level 2. Campbell found the nice opening in the zone. I told you, Gibbons is playing a cover 2, which means they've got a corner in the flats, 2 deep safeties, and in this open zone right in between those 2. And Aiden found it perfectly. Great play, great call by the Comets.
You've preached it all year.
1st and 10 on the 50.
Now run option off of it. There you
go.
Good.
QB keeper.
Good.
Got a gap, got a room, got a run.
Pick up 7.
Around the 42.
Yeah, pick up 7. They went a little different look that time. He had 2 backs in the backfield. They run almost the triple option. What they did was they ran the fake in the middle, and then they go out for the option.
Yep.
3 guys went with the pitch guy. Nobody went with Aiden.
Right.
So Aiden said, okay, I'll keep it. I'll come right back underneath this. So he did it, picks up 7 yards, 7.5 yards, 2nd and 3.
18-14, Cardinal Gibbons right now. Clayton driving, though. 2 minutes gone already in the third quarter. Comets now, 2nd and 3, ball on the 43 after that nice run, QB keeper by Smalls.
Still playing 2 deep
Terrace
zone.
Hobbs
Looks
in
like
the back with Smalls.
Going to bring pressure
goes to
now.
Terrace Hobbs. Terrace Hobbs Why finds the right corner, gets around one or
Ooh,
two
he's
when he
close.
goes down. This will be about a yard shy.
No,
it's close.
He's marking it.
He's marking it.
He might have a first down.
Inches.
They're looking at it. I think it's
I think he's going to give it to him.
Are they going to make the call?
First down. There it is. Yep.
Comets.
First
yes,
down,
it is. They will move the chains. First down, Comets. Now look, Mark, that's where that clockwork comes in for you, buddy.
So on that play,
Mark
Clayton,
is always watching the lines.
I'm watching the line, Judge. I'm watching the sticks.
Exactly. Trip,
Here we go now.
Bunch formation on the left-hand side.
1st and 10 into the Crusaders territory.
Up the middle.
Got him
about with the football drive and keeps it.
Again, running the zone read, and if the end's gonna collapse down, keep the football, and that's what Aiden's done the last couple plays. Picks up 5 there, 2nd and 5 coming in.
We are CRN.com, 87.9 FM, and another pickup of 5 there, Robbie.
Yep.
A little here, a little there.
Like you say, I mean, this
makes big things happen.
4 or 5, stay ahead of the chains, and the whole playbook stays open.
Smalls goes now up the middle.
There's
Terrace
Hobbs.
and he broke away.
First down.
Man, he was almost 1 foot. He was almost one-legged it up the field.
He's that much away from breaking one.
Exactly. And for those of you who can't see that, Mark said that much and held his fingers a couple inches apart.
About a half inch.
We are on radio.
Yes,
so.
we are. Got to paint a picture in radio. He would look like a peg leg there for a minute.
He was one-legged hopping.
One leg hopping like a pirate. Here in Crusaders country for the Comets.
Don't be surprised. Right here, here's a shot.
Fire Smalls. He will. No, they got him. They dropped him. Wow. Big stop by the Crusaders.
20-yard or 15-yard loss.
He's down. They said they're on the football, but it's Comets football. He was already down.
It's on the 40-yard line.
Aiden Smalls was already down.
Wow.
On the
That's
40,
huge.
loss of 17. Loss of 17 on that play.
Wow.
You know, we talked about number 6, Griffin Cockerham. I told you he's a good athlete. I've seen him here since he was a freshman. He made the sack there. He came after Aiden. Aiden had a little bit of an opening, couldn't pull the trigger, and then decided, hey, let me try to find another guy. Didn't have time.
Man,
so now you got
those mistakes.
2nd and 23 now on the 40-yard line.
And if you are Comets, you got to shake it off.
What's going on? We got a timeout? What we got?
Shake it off.
I'm not sure. We got to see.
Coach Scott Chadwick is.
He's saying wind the clock. So, no, we're going. Let's go. He's trying to get a play in.
Yeah, Chadwick called the play to Smalls, and here we go. Play clock at 15. Here we go. Second and 23.
You don't have to get it all. Get part of it, and then live to, like I said, live to see another day. Pick up 8 or 10, have a manageable
or find
third
a
down.
man wide open, and he's there. So let's see.
Well, you got
Smalls
two.
and Harris Hobbs, and he's going to call a timeout. Aiden Smalls saw something he didn't like.
They set the clock at 25 seconds.
He saw the play clock he didn't like. It's winding down to 0. So nice knife of observance there by Aiden to be able to see that. He's talking to the official now.
Yeah,
I think he's going to go over and talk to the white hat. This may be because they only set it at 25. Should have been at 40.
Should have been a 40 seconds.
That's.
I'm going to tell you what he did. He pumped it to 40 and reset it to 25.
Yeah.
So he made a mistake.
He made a mistake. I watched what he did.
So he made a mistake with the clock.
That should be reset it, give them the timeout back.
So let's see what happens. They may
We'll see what
do
the
that.
conversation is.
Yes.
Because the referee can say Clayton gets their timeout back, right? Because that's basically an issue with the tower, basically.
Chadwick's asked him now. He's going to see what's going to happen. Doesn't look like they're going to give it back.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that.
All right.
18-14. Here we go. 2nd and 23. Smalls and Hobbs. Hobbs will join his spot beside Campbell. Smalls.
Gibbons is only rushing 3.
Got a room, got a gap, got a move to run, and he's going for it.
He gets about half of it back, Rob.
Yeah, he picked up about 8 coming in. So
we're going to have that. Get half back.
Absolutely.
You said that. Yeah.
It should be 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16, a little more manageable. And again, now if you pick up 10, 11 here, you got a choice to make. You got a decision to make. What do you do?
Clayton beat Southeast Raleigh 35-21 last Friday to go to the Eastern Regional Final game tonight. Cardinal Gibbons beat Garner 16-14 by a field goal with 1 second left. 3rd and 14. Ball on the 31.
Gibbons is
Smalls,
dropping 3.
Defense pressure coming.
Dropping
Smalls
3.
fires. End zone. No one home. Incomplete. Campbell was trying to get there. Great coverage by the Crusaders. It's 4th down.
I go for it.
Yeah, Gibbons was bringing 3. They dropped 8, or they dropped 7, had a spy on Aiden. So they've got a guy spying Aiden in the middle, which is a smart move, but they got 7 in coverage right there, and you've only got 4 in coverage or in routes. So what you covered there, he tried to go to the second level or third level and just a little bit overthrown.
4th down and 14.
Mark mentioned,
They're going for
ahead.
it, Kim. I think
Absolutely.
they are.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
you have to.
Gibbons has started between the 30 and 40-yard line just about on every drive, so there's no difference of starting point.
No.
4th and 14. Clayton's going for it.
Yeah. Well, we got a flag.
And now we got a
have a delay.
timeout. Now we got to delay a game.
Now we have a delay.
See,
delay a game on the Comets.
Incomplete pass.
You get 40 seconds from the time the ball hits the ground.
Now you're what, 4th and 19?
He didn't mark it at 40 seconds.
4th and 19.
Now you punt the ball. Now you punt the ball and try and pin them back deep. Let's see if Lunger can execute. Go what we used to call in the old days a coffin corner punt. But now what they do is they'll actually try to spin the football backwards.
How heartbreaking is that Clayton was not able to capitalize points in that last drive here in the 3rd?
I think it's okay. Let's see what Lunger can do here. Almost got it blocked.
Oh, was that roughing the
Right there. Put your feet on the end zone. Don't stand in the end zone. There you go.
Ball will drop it around the
2-yard
1,
line.
the 2.
2-yard line.
Oh,
Great job.
Baby. We might see a safety coming.
Great job.
I sniff a safety. But wasn't that roughing the passer, though, the kicker? I mean, that was so close.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see. I was watching the football to see where it goes. But, the great execution there by the Comets on what's called the pooch punt. You want the ball to try to hit on the 10 and take a couple bounces and land inside the 5.
Mark, what do you think? First and 10, Crusaders on the 2.
Here's an opportunity for the defense. You going to try to run that football out of there with our front line?
No. You know what I'm going to do right here? Watch quick screen out to the right. Watch quick screen out to the right.
Jones in the end zone. 1st and 10 on the dose. And the Clayton's going to go for dose. They're looking for a safety. He gets out of the end zone, and he gets dropped. Number 3 and number 6 on the stops at Tayshawn Walker and Jordan Ham. 2nd down coming up here.
Straight QB sweep. All they did was bring motion back across the formation.
Pick up a 7.
3 guys out there. 3 guys out to the right. You brought another guy to help block. You had 4 guys blocking for Gannon. Just take the ball in a sweep play. Picks up 6. 2nd and 4 on about the 8-yard line.
2nd and 4.
Now let's get after it.
Defense should be well rested and ready to get back to it. Gannon Jones up the middle. They got him. He ain't going nowhere. He's going back. Big stop. 3rd down. Comets defense bringing down number 3.
Close.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close.
Gannon Jones.
It's going to be a little bit short,
He's going to be short. He's going to be a half-yard short.
About a 3rd and 1 coming up here. 3rd and 1.
He's going to be a half-yard short, right, Kim?
Gannon Jones committed to Wake Forest. He's a Demon Deacon.
Yep, he signed with Wake Forest yesterday.
Yes, he is. He's a signee. Has not played since Mallard Creek. 3rd and 1.
They got him, sir.
They got him.
No, sir.
They stopped him.
No, sir.
4th down. They stopped him.
He's behind the line. Keyshawn did a quick swim over the top.
Noah Terry's hurt. Noah Terry's hurt. He's hobbling to the sideline.
Yep, number 8. Noah's hurt. Absolutely great job by the defense. Gibbons is going to punt. They're going to try to draw us off sides. Do not jump, gentlemen.
Yes.
Do not jump, Clayton. Please do not jump.
Let him punt the football. It doesn't matter.
Hobbling to the sideline on one leg was
Charles.
Terry, number
45. There you go, 45-yard line,
The
Charles.
senior running back, number 8, was hopping on 1 foot to the sideline.
Yep.
4th and 2.
Do not jump. Let them kick the football. Doesn't matter. Oh, he fell down. He fell down. They tried to fake. They tried to fake. It's all ball.
Yeah, it's all ball.
7.
He sure did.
They went for the
First
fake.
down.
He muffed the punt.
First down.
He muffed the punt.
The
He
punter
muffed the
faked
punt.
that it was going over his head to try and draw the Comet defense. They didn't bite. It's going to be Comet ball
On about
the
what,
8-yard line.
7-yard line.
Yep.
Comets football on the 7-yard
Wow.
line. Unbelievable.
They snapped the football to the up back. They snapped the football to the up back, and he slipped when he dropped his first foot.
Wow.
I saw it from the play. He dropped his foot and
This
slipped.
is
He
a
never got
gift.
back.
He tried to run before he got the ball.
Exactly.
Is this a gift for the Comets?
Absolutely.
Yes.
If they capitalize, you got to
They
capitalize.
got to. There's no if about it. They have to.
Smalls.
You got to
Smith,
put this in the end
backfield.
zone.
First and goal on the 8.
Touchdown!
Touchdown Comets! Touchdown Comets!
Aiden Smalls!
Touchdown Comets!
Touchdown Clayton. Oh my goodness.
You have to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes.
Absolutely.
The Comets just did that.
You're not going to get those kind of mistakes from Gibbons. I think they outsmarted themselves a little bit. You know, it's tight. You're inside your own 10 or 12-yard line. I'm going to kick the football.
This is key. This is key.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say anything about stats for longer this time, Mark. I'm going to shut up, like you said.
Here we go.
Longer,
Ball's down. Kicks up.
And it's good. Comets are back in the lead.
Hopefully. Yep, we're good.
Comets are back in the lead by 3, 21.
Here we go.
18. There's the gift you talked about.
That's it.
There's
Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
The legend, the Seaman.
There we go.
21-18, Eastern Technical Design touchdown. Scoring recap. Tim Winslow, down to you. Comets back up by 3 again. And what a gift on a mistake by the Crusaders.
Kim.
Braxton. Somebody.
Hey, I'm sorry. We were discussing just how I am just shocked that they did that fake punt.
I'm in utter shock as well, Kim.
I am shocked.
You're inside your 15 and you're up by 4.
I'm proud that they read it. I'm proud that Clayton.
Oh, that's because they were expecting us not to know it.
They tried to sell it that it was a high snap, and the Comet defense didn't bite.
Yeah, and the up back slipped as soon as he got the snap.
He did, but
it was dead
the
from the
defense
get-go.
didn't bite on it. They were ready.
It was dead from the start.
That's amazing. Clayton back up by 3.
What a difference.
Still plenty of football left to go, though.
Bounce. Poink.
Hit
Cardinal Gibbons running with the football, number 7. Got help, but the defenders are there.
35-yard line.
Number 7, by the
line.
way, Xavier Hassan.
Hassan.
Xavier Hassan on a kickoff return to start the third quarter, ran all the way to the end zone. We didn't want to have that happen, Mark.
He went 96. Yep.
96 yards. First and 10 on the 35. Here comes the Crusaders again.
Yeah, that time the Comets pooch punted
Hopefully
the football.
this took the wind out of their sails, right, Mark?
Let's
Got to
see.
get in their head, right?
We got to get set.
Jones up the middle. He found a lane, but they stop him.
What Gibbons is going to turn around and try to run Gannon.
That's Amari Gibbons, by the way, that brought him down.
They're going to try to do the same thing with Gannon as we do with Aiden.
Yes.
They're going to have, they're going to try to say, hey, let's outnumber the personnel that's in front of you and see where you go.
Make him be the guy that run the football.
Exactly.
First down, by the way, Gannon Jones, who hasn't played since September in the Mallard Creek loss. That's their only loss of the year, 2016, when they lost to Mallard Creek. Gannon Jones went down.
Watch quick slant. There it is right there. Quick spat. Yep. That's a hold. The guy's jersey's coming off.
Holding. Wow.
The guy's jersey's coming off his sleeve. How is that not holding?
That was number 4, by the way.
Because you're playing the Cardinal Gibbons, that's why.
Braylon Peebles.
They're letting them play.
And Charles Smith a little slow getting up. That was holding. My goodness.
And somebody's down. Somebody's down. Somebody's down.
That's Christian Schmidt. Number 11 is down. Christian Schmidt down.
He's
Charles
holding his
Smith.
ankle.
How do you not call that holding, Robbie Royal?
I don't know. You look at it, the man's jersey is off of his shoulder, and you get no call. So it's difficult to understand. I don't know. But it is what it is. They picked up 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6.
But you just have to understand, Mr. Royal. in the East over here, or in this part of the East, we do things just different than they do on the other side of I-95.
That's the passion of Mark Coates.
No, that's the BS of Mark Coates.
2nd and 6, we'll take a quick timeout.
I'm your football obsessed best man. When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Mark is trying to rile up the crowd. The crowd's kind of ticked off. They wanted a holding call. They didn't get it.
Watch Gannon again on the run.
Listen to this crowd. My goodness.
Crazy.
Wow. Jones
Gannon on the run.
To the right. Got a gap.
No, he don't. He ain't got no gap.
He got stopped.
He got nothing there.
Amari Gibbons. He thought he had a gap, and then he got hit a roadblock.
Robbie, if you watch their offensive line, I just paid attention. Their right tackle and right guard were back. They won't necessarily up on the line.
Wow.
They're trying to pull out. They're going to try to pull them.
This is what, 30
and they were twisted. Yep. They were twisted. They were showing they were going that way.
Yep.
3rd and 6 coming up. Come on, Comets. Come on, Comet crew.
They're passing.
And they're making noise again.
They're passing.
Out here quick. Out here quick. Out here quick.
Jones fires.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. 4th down. And what great coverage by Smith and Walker to make the stop. Tayshawn Walker, number 3.
Ball's intended for number 1, Braden Karras. Number 3, Walker on the coverage. Contact. He'd have been short anyway because the ball was a 5-yard pass. And he'd have been short of the first down. They'd have had to kick it to us anyhow.
That's a 4th down. We'll decide what they're going to do.
That's at least twice I've seen them open and drop that in the flat tonight.
Yeah.
One time on the other side.
Same guy did it. Number 1, Braden Karras did it 2 times.
Are they going for it? No, they're punting.
No, they're going to punt it.
Hopefully they don't make no mistakes like the last time.
Yeah.
Number 88, Evan Windley. Evan Windley gets it up.
Catch the ball, Charles.
Comets call fair catch.
There you go.
The 20.
Right to 20.
Charles Smith will. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20. Hey, Braxton, I ain't heard from you in a while. You're taking this game. Comets up by 3. Another All-State sideline report, my friend.
Yeah, I'm with Kim, and we were just talking about this. I'm still in bewilderment for why inside you're like on 15-yard line, you're faking a punt when you haven't been able to run inside. The players on the sideline, I was walking behind them, and they were still in disbelief of that. But when you're able to capitalize off of turnovers and I would say, quite frankly, questionable play calling.
They tried to outsmart you.
Yeah,
and I said
that. And I said the same. I said the same thing, but also the fact it feels like Cardinal Gibbons doesn't feel like they can really manufacture a lot of points.
Aiden Smalls,
get north,
keeper. Whoa! Wait, there's a flag.
Here it comes.
There's a flag. I knew it was coming.
Cuz got drilled.
Came in late. Yep.
I was about to say, Robbie, ref, do your damn job, man. I'm sorry.
Is Cardinal dirty enough that they would waste a man to knock him out of the ball game?
No, I don't believe so.
And Jackie on the camera said it's the same guy from earlier,
Billy
Turner.
It is.
Billy Turner taking his.
If that's it, is that his second?
No, because it's a personal foul.
Well, he did it earlier.
Not unsportsmanlike.
It's not unsportsmanlike. It's a personal foul.
But he did it earlier to Aiden Smalls over here, and he done it again over there. So it was number 2, Billy Turner.
Hold on. He's called it on us.
For what?
They called something on us. They called something on us.
The hell is that?
Jackie, stay with the white hat. What in the world?
Half the distance to the goal.
They call a hold.
They're calling holding on Clayton. They're calling holding on Clayton.
If you run it, well.
Holding on Clayton. Back him up 10. Unbelievable. I asked the same question, young man. I heard you in my crowd mic. Unbelievable. I'm at a loss for words, Robbie. I mean, you're a former referee. What do you see here, man? I thought there was a penalty.
Well, we're 100,
a penalty on Turner.
We're
for a
100
late
yards
hit.
away. We're 100 yards away. We can't see the sideline, but we'll see. But like I said, Chadwick is livid as well.
They said they called Parker Ferguson for the hold.
They called Parker Ferguson for the hold.
That's not good.
They called Parker Ferguson, the wide receiver, for the hold.
But it's still first down.
It is. First in goal on the 13.
First and 13.
And Noah Smith will run the
That's
football.
close.
Nice
That's
run.
close.
Nice run.
That's close.
I mean, it's a pickup at 12 or 13.
Nice pickup.
Got a Cardinal Gibbons player down.
He's hitting the
Pickle juice. Give us some pickle juice, as Jackie says.
Second and 1.
Griffin Cockerman down.
Yep.
Just needed a little
Gain of 12.
stretch.
1:45 remaining in the third.
Second and 1. Great run there off the right-hand side. Gibbons has gone to a straight 3-man front, dropping 7 with a spot. And that's how they're running their whole defense right now. Dropping 3. Occasionally they'll bring pressure. I would expect pressure here on next. Here comes pressure right now. Here it is right there.
Here it comes.
He got drilled high.
Oh, wait a minute.
There it comes. Now we get another one.
Flag.
There's a yellow flag. Let's see what this one's on. Hold on.
See if they'll call this one on Cardinal Gibbons, or what are they going to blame on the Comets next?
They're marking. It's all. Is it a first down, Robbie? It sure looks like
it's a first down. It looks
Dead
like it's a
ball
first down.
Penalty on the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders.
Yeah,
finally,
personal foul.
Personal foul on Cardinal Gibbons. Personal foul. Dead ball. Personal foul. Mark, what is that? A 15-yard penalty, right? Automatic first down.
I defer.
It is a 15-yard penalty.
Yes.
The play resulted in the first down, so they'll tack it on to the end. And because it was a dead ball, it was after the play.
That's
That's what they did. They had blown the whistle, and it came after.
So you get a first down and
then 15.
And then another 15.
Yep. So you get the play. Yep.
First and 10 on the 42. By the way, 1 minute left in the third quarter. Here comes Noah Smith. Oh, finding a gap. Defense was there.
3.
2 or 3 guys for Cardinal Gibbons. Stop him.
Gain of a couple there.
That was number 2 and number 4. Billy Turner and Braylon Peebles on the stop there.
Is Peebles playing defense too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
wow.
he does play both ways.
Defensive back is what it says. He's listed as a defensive player, so I guess he's playing offense.
Yeah,
both.
He plays. He plays receiver and he plays.
What
DB.
you would consider an athlete versus.
That's right.
Correct.
Utility
ATH.
player.
ATH.
Second and 9. Ball on the 43. Closing early into the third. Smalls. Fake. Smalls keeps it. And he's got a lane.
That's a horse collar.
Jersey. Horse collar.
It's a horse collar.
Serious?
For God's sake.
Oh, my God.
Be a first down run by Aiden Smalls around the right hand side.
I'll say what everybody else is thinking. The referees suck.
Cardinal.
That was a horse collar.
That was a horse collar tackle on Aiden Smalls. Plain as day. Kim, I know you've seen that, Kim. I know
That's
you
okay.
did.
That's
Kim,
okay.
I know you did. Kim, I know you did.
Hey, the play resulted in a first down.
I did not, because the scrum of people. I'm kind of behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, okay.
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
The devil puts obstacles in front of you. You got to overcome them.
Here we go.
Come on, baby.
Aiden
Come on.
Smalls,
Come on.
Noah
That ain't
Smith,
Aiden. That's Noah.
That's Noah.
That's Noah Smith. Noah Smith running the football.
Yep.
Handoff from Smalls.
So the previous play where Smalls got the first down on a gain of 10, he's going to let the third quarter run out. Let the third quarter run out. We pulled the backside guard and the backside tackle to come and try to seal the street for Aiden. Picked up 10 yards. That play right there on first down, great. We stayed ahead of the chain. First and 5.
Somebody is going to state the fourth quarter. 12 minutes left from Raleigh. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We also need to pause for station identification. This is Comets Playoff Football.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
I've been practicing.
What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home.
Fourth quarter. Comets have the football. It seems like we're fighting the Crusaders and the referees here in Raleigh. Mark Coach Robbie Morella, Wesley Outlet, Jackie Posey.
That's all right. It's always been Clayton against everybody. Nothing's changed.
Braxton Kutcher.
Nothing's changed.
2nd and 5 on the 43. 21-18. Comets up by 3.
I'm surprised Parker hadn't been
Just
involved
like
one
2
football
years
game.
ago, Robbie. That's what Jackie said. Comets running the football.
It's all right. He's going to be 2 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 2, and that's okay.
Aiden Smalls a pickup of 3.
Aiden keeper off the left-hand side. You pull the backside guard. Let him try to go out and lead. Pick up 3. Short, 3rd and 3.
In 12 minutes' time, one of these teams are going to the state championships. They await Grimsley or Weddington. Clayton leads by 3. Comets football, 3rd and 2. Smalls, QB keeper.
Oh, where did he come from?
He got a gap, and they got him.
Where did he come from? There was a hole there, and it got filled like no tomorrow.
Well, Skylar Austin ready.
4th and 1.
Yeah, he's
1
the
and a
backer.
half.
You go for it, Mort?
I do.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Braxton, what do you do here, buddy? You go for it? You got to, right? Got to make a stance at the
with
start
the way
of the
I've been
fourth
running the
quarter.
football all night, I'm putting this ball in the quarterback's hands. Honestly, the running back too. Both have been getting good yards, especially here in the 3rd quarter.
Push.
Here we go.
Push. No.
That looks like what they're calling.
Looks like what they're doing. But are they going to get him? They're going to try and get him to jump.
Aiden Smalls.
Oh, he got it. He got it and then some.
He got it and more.
Yeah, got it.
A little tushy-pushy in Raleigh.
First down.
Another Atwell Exterior Services first down. Comets football on the 36. A little tushy-pushy.
Tush push. That's it, baby. Hey, but
That was a tush shove.
That was a shove. Thank you, Kim. Yes, ma'am.
This is a great statement drive. If Clayton can put this in the end zone,
While taking points off.
What a builder. A 9 minute. It's
First
already
and 10.
It's
Ball on the
already
36.
4.5
Aiden
minutes.
Smalls
That's Parker.
fires.
There he is
Open
right there.
hand.
There he is right there.
Catch caught.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Ladies and
That
gentlemen,
DJ? Close.
Tyler Campbell.
No, Tyler Campbell, number 4. Yep.
The Michael Myers of the Comets. He said he's bringing out his chopping knife here tonight in Raleigh.
Yep. Pick up 8 on the play, so not 2nd and 2. I would not be surprised at some point in time on this drive or very soon 17's not involved. Because he's got to get back involved. You know, he's going to be outside on the outside edge right here. It looks like he's going to be manned up against number 7 for them. So that may be a matchup we don't like. So we'll look other directions. Here comes draw.
2.
Here comes draw. There it is.
QB
draw.
keeper.
Yep.
Aiden Smalls keeps it. Running more and more.
There you
Holds
go.
on to the
First
football. And
First
ladies
down.
and gentlemen,
Run the
he
football.
is
Run the clock, baby.
heading to the W Energy red zone.
We talked about it. This is already a 6.5 minute drive. We got the football back
in the
3rd quarter.
Another first down,
with
Comets.
4 minutes to go. 4:20 something I think is what it was. So this is already a 6.5 minute drive. We've driven it right on down the field. We've shoved it right on down their throats. And if we can go capitalize on this, oh my goodness, what a statement.
Yes.
Got to get in the hand, right, Mark? Get in the hand. Get in the hand of the Crusaders.
Just run. Just execute.
Just stomp them. Stomp
Just
them. You're right.
execute.
Here comes 11 off the edge.
Here we go.
Comes
Running
off
up
the
the
edge.
middle. That's Noah Smith, and he's on his feet, and he keeps driving somehow.
Gain of 3, maybe.
He's going to pick up 3. Now, what Gibbons
Now
is
you're
doing
in the
now.
red zone. Now you're in the W Energy red zone.
Yeah, Gibbons now, they're taking some risks. They're bringing guys off the edge. They just did that. So now look at doing that same thing or standing up and hitting somebody across the middle of the field.
2nd and 5. Ball
Old
on
school,
the 18.
old school seam route pop pass.
Absolutely, brother. They're playing single high safety now. Okay, and you got slot guy over here, single high safety. The whole left side of the field's open. They're going to bring both backers. Bringing both backers.
Fake. Smalls keeps
the
it.
middle.
Touchdown!
Woohoo! Touchdown! Comets!
Dang, he took it from me. He took it from me.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Did you think that's what he was going to do?
Hey, you know, Let him be him. Let him do him.
I love. Now we need this.
Big extra point.
Big extra point.
10-point lead. It's still a 9, so still a 2-possession game already. Still a 9-pointer, but this is big.
Longer. No stats like Mark doesn't like. The kick is up. Through the uprights.
We're going to be good?
Good.
We're going to be good?
Yes.
We're good. Yes, sir. We're good.
I hate how they just stand there. Call the darn thing.
Let me know.
It's like they got to check and make sure.
Get on, Mr. C.
Let's get the C-Man.
Oh, let's go. Come on, let's go. D-S.
Comets. Comets. All right. It has become electric here in Raleigh. Clayton.
Can I get a Ric Flair?
Woo! Eastern Technical Design touchdown and scoring recap. Kim Winslow, down to you. Like I said, Clayton has come to Raleigh. Clayton's up by 10 again.
I tell you what, after that opening kickoff return for the touchdown, this sideline had gotten a little quiet, but boy, have they grinded out. And
Absolutely.
I would squib kick this. What would you do?
I would scream it down the middle on the ground. Because now what
I
Gibbons
would
has
not.
done.
Expecting it, are
I
they?
haven't kicked it.
You better
into
wait
the
for
end
a
zone.
reverse.
Yeah, well, what's happened now is Gibbons has now put another guy to the back.
Yes.
So
I see it. Yep.
And you got a speed guy in 4, and number 7's already took one back.
Yep. And we pooched it before, and it fell to the open. But Gibbons now has a man to take care of that pooch kick.
Yes.
28-18.
Hit a screamer along the ground.
Kick it.
Yeah.
It is well, you called it. You guys called it. Get out of their head. Did I fumble?
They fumble. Clayton got the football. Clayton get the football. Clayton's got the football. Hold up.
He's calling him down.
Oh, bullshit.
He's calling him down.
Comets football.
He's calling him down.
Oh, my God.
He's calling him down.
These guys suck. I tell you what, referees out there, y'all want to get paid, call it like you ought to. This is horrible.
Look at Chadwick. Scott is
horrible. Freaking horrible.
Holy moly, he called him down. Wow.
Oh, my God, that should be our football.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
NCHSAA, we know who you want to play. Woo.
Goodness gracious.
You're trying to give it to them, and we won't let you do it.
I will say it before, and I will say it again. It seems like Clayton is playing Cardinal Gibbons and the referees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drop them on their ass. That's what you
Keyshawn.
Did you just say it? Well,
Keyshawn. Keyshawn blew him up.
You're damn right.
I'm going to tell you what. I have fussed about the young man the beginning of the year, but he is playing, he is balling, he is doing what a D1 commit should be doing.
Tonight's E is from the letter Wesley.
2nd and 12. Let's go.
Watch QB sweep. QB sweep backside. QB sweep. QB sweep.
Jones going after him. He's
Nobody there. Nobody there.
54 diving for him. He's going to run out of bounds. Run for a cover.
He's going to get the first down. He's going to pick up about 15, so he'll get the first down, looks like.
He'll run to the Cardinal Gibbons sideline.
Yep. Great coverage by the Comets secondary on that.
Yeah, we just lost contain on the outside.
Yes.
We lost contain because it got great coverage. Gannon took the ball out the left side, had nobody down for the throw, so he picked it up and ran it for 15 yards. Maintain that backside coverage, be good.
8 minutes left to go in regulation.
AK's by himself. There's nobody on the backside.
He's got to stay there. He's got to stay right there. There you go.
Moving.
He's rolling.
That's all right.
Catch made, number 4. He caught it.
Malachi fell down. Malachi fell down.
There. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that's Malachi making the stop, but it was catch by number 4, Braylon Peebles.
Yeah, Peebles made the catch. Malachi fell down, left him open. 21 actually made the pick. Daniel Douglas-Jones made the stop. Yeah, Malachi was in coverage with him and fell down, which left him open. We had him covered.
8 minutes left in regulation. We're at midfield.
Back up, 27.
Running the football, number 3.
He was there and had him.
And Gannon Jones with a big run.
They had him.
Yep.
But they didn't throw
you
a yellow
can't
flag
square
there
up.
just then. Wow.
You can't square up on that block. You got to give him the shoulder, baby.
Tayshawn Walker on the stop after the scramble by Gannon, takes it down to about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 Gibbons with 8 minutes left.
And Caden Blackwell got lucky because, I mean, that should have been a
It
flag.
was
They
close.
didn't throw that.
Close.
So.
That was kind of a continuation play.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 Crusaders. They're on the 28. Gannon Jones committed to sign for Wake Forest. Back. Under
There's
pressure.
a sluggo.
Fire.
There's a sluggo route. We got it covered. There you go.
Incomplete. Intended for number 13, Connor McGeehan, but it is incomplete. Great coverage by
Loveless Davis.
Lovelace
21.
Davis, number 21.
Does he have a height advantage?
Yeah, he's got about 4 inches on Loveless Davis.
But he's just staying in front of him.
Yeah, that was good coverage. That was good coverage because he did not bite on the sluggo. They tried the sluggo, hitch and go again. The little hitch and go route, 5-yard stop and go to the top, and he didn't bite on it. Great coverage. Great job.
2nd and 10 on the 28. We go down to Jones. Jones under pressure. They're going to read it. He's going to go up the middle, find a foot of weasel through. One man tripped him, and he goes down.
He's going to be short by about a yard, probably. It looks like 3rd and 1, maybe.
Got him on a shoelace tackle.
It just looks like they're letting the craziness allow him to just do what he wants to. We're still running a 4-man front. We don't necessarily have a spy on him.
Yeah, not like the spy number 11.
The clock is not running.
I see it.
The clock is not run at all.
Was it a first down?
No, it's 3rd and 1.
He stopped it because he thought it's a first down.
No, it's a 3rd down.
The clock
is
not
stopped.
The clock not running.
Unless he took a timeout. Unless somebody took a timeout.
They did not take a timeout.
No, nobody took a timeout.
Well, that clock shouldn't be stopped.
We know. That's what Chadwick was saying. So that's
Isn't
why the
that,
line judge.
Little Home cooking on the clock?
He did not start the clock that whole play.
I told you.
Little Home cooking on the clock.
Now the 40-second clock goes to the 25. He stopped that clock.
And because we were all sitting there, when it was short, we're like, okay, run, clock, run.
Yeah.
And we looked up, and it wasn't running.
The clock is not running. They got to take some time off.
Clayton's got 2.
Clock's not running.
Gibbons got 3. Somebody had to take a timeout for that clock to stop.
No, they didn't take one.
Clock operator error.
Yeah, but why are they stopping the game?
Well, they got to get the clock right now. They got to run 10 seconds off, hopefully. That's why the white hat, I think, is talking to them on the other side.
Oh,
so
yeah, he's over there right now.
They can communicate to the press box and say, put time off.
Yeah, he's right there right now talking to him.
The problem I have with this, the clock operator did that on purpose to give them a timeout. They did that on purpose without having to call a timeout.
Oh, wow.
That's Mark Coach's conspiracy theory for the night, folks.
That's the passion.
Damn it, you know what? If it looks like it smells like it, guess what?
It took 12 seconds, and now Coach Wright is not happy. But you know what?
Yeah, but he gets a timeout without having to call one.
Exactly. He got a free timeout.
He's saying the timeout's on me, an official timeout. What a crock. Robbie, I hate to say this, man, but it feels like the Comets, and I hope this doesn't make anybody mad out there, but this is what Coach Darren Banks posted on his social media. He said it was the Catholics versus the Comets, and it feels like it's the Catholics versus the referees tonight.
I wouldn't say that.
Hey, I'm a Catholic Comet.
How many times you seen them measure this year?
And now we're going for a measurement.
And it's going to extend the timeout.
Are you serious?
I swear if they spot this because it was short.
It was short. It was short, Kim. I saw it when they first put it in. It's got
because otherwise, how did you not measure it to begin with?
He's going to get it.
He's going to give it to
us. How did they not measure it to begin with?
Are you freaking serious?
This is ridiculous.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm telling you.
I can.
And
he stopped that clock on purpose.
It's starting to rain.
Yep, it's starting to rain on us.
Get the bags over there. Get the bags.
Okay, hold up. Hang on. Just relax.
It ain't raining.
It's just sprinkling. It's all right. It's just sprinkling. Hang on. Where are your garbage bags?
They're in that brown stuff. We were prepared for this. Just in case this happened, weren't we, Jackie? They're going to give him the football.
Come on, D.
It is beginning to rain. Cardinal Gibbons is driving the football up the field. Are you serious, Robbie?
You're all right. We got you.
Wow.
Oh, that was hard. This is horrible.
I can't believe this, Mark.
This is horrible.
I'm telling you, Mark. I can't believe this.
Hey, Mark, give me my jacket right there.
I mean,
Wesley, hold on. Mark, if you ain't got a knife, so hold on a second, Wesley. Hold on.
No,
we'll make it be a.
They're going after it. 1st and goal on the 7.
Turnover.
We need a drop. We need a fumble. We need something.
Touchdown.
Steady
Touchdown.
So they go
Gibbons.
to the damn end zone.
Touchdown Gibbons.
Touchdown Cardinal Gibbons.
Oh, that's so.
I can't believe it.
I
can't believe it. I cannot believe the way that these referees are calling this game tonight. And I normally try to call these things, wow. That's all I got to say, Robbie and Mark. Under a bag right now.
Yep. I'll say it. Home cooking. I said it about the ones in Junco, and I'm going to say it about these.
And remember, that series started with what sure as heck looked like a punt on that kick return.
Well, it was a fumble.
I'm sorry. I just
sorry,
my brain's fried.
We should have had that.
A fumble on that kick return.
That should have been our ball.
Yeah, I've got a guy watching off the NFHS network, and he said they missed the fumble. He just sent me a text going, man, they missed the fumble. So, it's a little bit, look at it now. You got 7 minutes. You know what? Okay. So
that's freezing. That's sleet right there. Wow.
Yeah. So now just go out. Don't worry about what the black and white guys are doing. Don't worry about what the stripes are doing. Go out and just run your offense. Continue to run your offense. You still got the lead. You're up by 3. 7 minutes left. Take another drive down the field and go score. Don't worry about what the guys in the stripes are doing because, again, you still have the lead. So now let's get a good kickoff return or, whatever. Get out to 20, 25, 30-yard line. See what happens. And then work from there. We're having to cover up our equipment here, guys, because Wesley's stuff is down here.
Right.
So I'm going to take over.
We need a 6-minute drive. We need a 6-minute drive and a score, and you don't need a field goal. You need a touchdown.
Yeah, correct. You need to go on a score.
28-25. Clayton leads by 3. Wow. 3 timeouts remaining for Cardinal Gibbons, 2 for Clayton. Thank you guys for stepping up. And it's like sleep, by the way.
Yeah.
It was like sleep that was hitting us.
It was supposed to be tonight, yeah.
So we were prepared to cover everything up immediately. There's a lot of equipment in this stuff, people, I'm telling you.
That's right.
Cleveland, a couple of years ago, I lost about $1,000 in headsets and stuff.
That was a horrible
Remember,
time.
we hooked up at Millbrook, Mark, remember?
Yep.
Playoff game, mics didn't work.
Yep. So
7
Wembley
minutes left in
set the
regulation.
kick. Yep, Wembley set the kick. Ruffin and Smith back deep. Let's see what happens.
28-25. Deep
Out
kick.
of the
Come on,
end zone.
Comets. Come
Let
on,
it go.
Comets.
Yep,
let it go.
Touchback on the 20. Coming out of the 20. All right.
7:02 left. Let's see where it goes down now.
I'm
Run
tell
your
you
offense.
what, if I was playing, I would smack number 2 right in the mouth just for the hell of it.
Yeah, because he's been kind of a bully tonight.
Yeah, he has. And the only way to beat a bully is smack him in the mouth.
He really has. Billy Turner has been a jerk tonight on several occasions. Look at this.
That's
7 minutes left in regulation.
Gibbons is going to try right now to get the momentum on the other side. They're going to bring pressure. They're going to play the 3-4 with a spy on Aiden. Actually, they've gone back to the 4-3 now. So they're playing the 4-3 defense, 2 backers, no spy.
I'm going to figure this out one way or another. Here we go. Smalls goes to Noah Smith. He's hit and brought down.
They brought pressure. They brought both backers.
Number 20 and number 55 on the tackle. That was Jack Richards and Will Graffinger. Second down.
Yeah. Graffinger used to play offensive line over for the Crusaders. And Jack actually was he's a good kid. He played some quarterback and some linebacker. So they brought both backers at that situation and that right then.
Aiden Smalls, 2nd and 10.
Bringing pressure again. Aiden keep it off that side. There you go.
There
you go.
Got room to run in a block. He's got room to run.
Bounce it. First down.
Gap. Moves the chains. First
That's
down.
huge.
Yep.
That's huge.
Man, what is number 6 doing?
I don't know. He's trying to for Gibbons. He tried to grab the ball out of Aiden's hands and then flip it into the air.
Try to stir the pot.
The whistle was already blown
dead. It don't matter.
There's a bit of frustration set in. So let's see how long. Okay, wind the clock. There's a bit of frustration's already been set in, and I think that's evident. So they're trying whatever they can.
You ain't got but 15 seconds, guys. They started running the 40-second clock as soon as they called it.
Here we go now. So first and 10 on the 37.
We're good.
Under 6 minutes left. Midway point of the fourth. Up the middle. Noah Smith.
Hit at the line.
Okay, so now, again.
Got a Comet player down, 65, moving around in pain for the Comets. That is Anthony Lopez Mendoza down on the line of scrimmage. He's trying to get back up, trying to hop it off.
He stopped the game. He's got to come out for at least a play. They stopped the game for him.
Did they stop it?
No, they did not.
No,
They never
did. Not stop it. No,
running.
They
never did stop it. Okay.
No, they did not.
All right, so what Gibbons is doing now, they're
Second and 10, by the
stuff
way.
in the middle. They're trying to do the same thing Southeast did. They're bringing pressure in both A gaps from the backer spy. Now they're going back to the 3-man and the spy on a number 11.
They got 2 linemen in the A gaps.
Yep.
Smalls.
They're blitzing B.
Keeps it.
They blitz
Smalls
B
and he
gap.
drops.
Yeah, 11 came all the way around the backside. 11 came all the way around the backside. Skylar Alston.
And he's been the sniper you talk about, the spy of the game.
He's the spy. He came in and saw what was going on. He
Third
rushed
and
the
10.
backside.
At least the third and 13.
Yep, 3rd and 13.
3rd and 14. 3rd and 14.
So,
man, I just wish Aiden Smalls would just shut them up.
Yeah.
Like, just make an amazing
If you make a play,
here.
it will.
Amazing play. 3rd and 15 now. Aiden Smalls got room. He's going to stay. He fires. Short throw. Pass made on the turf. Incomplete.
Pass
Was intended
incomplete.
for Dalton.
Yep. Intended for Dalton. Passes incomplete. Stops the clock. 4:39.
Intended for Austin Dalton on the turf. Incomplete. 4th down. Nathaniel Lunger is coming out. He'll punt it.
And they're going to come after it. They're coming after it. There's nobody back deep. They're probably going to come after this thing because, again, nobody's deep. They've seen Clayton's had a little bit of trouble. They're watching for the fake. That's going to roll. Let it go. It's going to roll. It's going to go. There you go.
It'll drop at the 40 or 39.
Oh, no, he marked it at the 40.
I don't care what they say. That was a fumble.
Well, like I said, I got a text from a buddy. I got a text from a buddy said that he saw it.
Man.
They're not worried right now. 4.5 minutes, 3 timeouts. They might, as far as they're concerned, they got 10 minutes on the clock.
Correct.
We got to stop them.
Yep. Can't believe this.
This is where you win championships, folks.
Defense has got to stand up right here, and that's okay. It'll stop.
Come on, defense. 4.5 minutes left, regulation. Jones, throw, catch made.
Number 13.
That was number 13.
Connor McGeehan.
Yep, Connor McGeehan.
That's been their man all night.
Yes, it has.
And then stopped by Loveless Davis, right? There. Yeah, Loveless Davis on the stop. Picks up 12. Be a first down. So now, Clayton was in a cover 3 zone there. They were bailing at the minute. Watch for Clayton to change up the coverage a little bit, see what happens. See if they can go to a little man on the backside.
4 minutes left in Raleigh.
Trip to the far side of the field.
We need a fumble. We need an interception.
I don't know why.
Something. Jones keeps it.
There's the run.
Slides on the turf. Remember, this player has not played since the 2016 loss back in September to Mallard Creek whenever he got hurt.
Well, that play right there, when I looked at the offensive line for Gibbons, the right tackle was back about 1.5 yards. You could tell
been that way all night.
He was pulling. So they've got to look at that.
3.5 minutes remaining.
Now he's okay. This is going to be a pass play.
Comets defense digging in. Offense, Crusaders are there. 2nd and 2, throw. Catch made, number 1. He got brought down. That was number 1, Braden Karras that caught the football. 35, Jaheim Stevenson on the stop.
First down, Crusaders at the 33-yard line. Now, the ball is spotted. Why not wind it? There you go.
I think Cardinal Gibbons is going to do everything they can to try to run this clock down.
Well,
absolutely. Absolutely.
3 minutes left, regulation. Up the middle, 28. Defense.
He broke out.
He got away. They made a
but
big
he stayed
stop.
in bounds.
Down in bounds.
He's got to be down in bounds.
Clock runs. It's 28,
yep.
by
Clock
the way.
is running.
Aaron Anderson and A.K. Crabell had some stops there, bringing him down here. Wow. 28, 25.
Aaron's a little shiftier than the other running back they had. So, he was stopped at the line and kind of got out the back door a little bit.
2.5 minutes remaining in regulation.
Watch QB run to the left.
I'm thinking 13 to the end zone.
Jones goes 28.
There he goes, the end zone. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Gibbons.
Touchdown, Cardinal Gibbons. Aaron Anderson. Touchdown, Crusaders.
It's okay. Got 2:21 left.
Now, 31-28. PAT is up.
Good.
And it is good. They're up by 4 now.
Take the touchdown.
Yeah, 32-28 with 2:21 left. Clayton's got to just regroup right now. You got plenty of time. You got 2 timeouts and 2 minutes on the clock. You've been fighting all night. Don't stop fighting now.
Nope.
32-28. 2:20 left to go. Cardinal Gibbons 32, Clayton 28.
Gibbons has scored two touchdowns in 6 minutes.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
2 touchdowns in 6 minutes. You know,
with
they got to stop.
With the help of referees.
They got a defensive stop, which the Comets didn't get just then. They needed to get one.
Unbelievable.
You know, so now we get to see what the offense does. This is going to be a game of who has the ball last anyway. Here we go.
Who's going to state? Clayton will get the football. It'll be kicked off to him. Clayton down by 4.
Charles Smith is coming
28.
out. Charles Smith's coming out. Aiden's going onto the football field. Number 2's going on to carry the football if he can get to it.
And they're yelling to Wembley.
Yeah.
Watch for the man to your right. Watch your robber on the right, because that's Smalls.
Yeah, they're
probably going to try to kick it to the other guy there.
Yeah, they'll kick it to Ruffin over here now. They'll kick it to DJ Ruffin.
Now, we're not saying Smalls can't get to it. Run for it.
Or reverse.
Right. Smalls is in the left, Ruffin on the right here. And they're going to go for a
kick.
Aiden Smalls, end zone.
It's in the end zone.
Touchback. Come out to the 20.
That's been a
21 left to go in regulation. Robbie.
That's been a good weapon tonight. If there's anything I could say would be the field position battle has been won by Cardinal Gibbons.
Yes.
Wembley has put 4 kicks in the end zone. We've only returned 1. Okay, but none of our kicks have made it to the end zone. We've returned them
thought
all,
we had
one for a touchdown.
I thought there was 2:22 on the clock.
No, it's 2:21.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was 2:21. Yeah, it was 2:21. Yeah. So 2:21 left. You know, let's see what happens. Like I said, so it's been a big weapon. Comets will come out.
Come on, Comets. Come on, Comets. The season on the line right here. Aiden Smalls, 1st and 10. Got a gap.
Don't do too much, though. Don't do too much, though.
He'll get about, what, 5 maybe?
Take what's
Goes
there.
down?
No, he got 3 or 4. So, but don't do too much. That's the whole thing. Don't do too much and take take negative plays.
Number 4 and number 25 on the tackle on Smalls. That's Braylon Peebles and Truth Caesar. Second and 8.
Here comes 11. There you
Smalls. He fires. Ruffin. Yellow flags.
Nope. It's good coverage.
Great coverage. Incomplete pass.
It was there.
3rd down.
Yeah, it was there. Ball's just a little high, little lofted, but that's okay. So 3rd and 8 now. Yeah, Clayton took a shot. You know, now with 3rd and 8, you're looking at some type of crossing pattern, something in the middle, to where you get to that second level. Level 1, level 2, level 3 we talked about. So
3rd and 9. Smalls and Smith. Smalls fakes Noah Smith, and he runs with the football, driving with the football.
That should be a
He's got it.
First down,
First
Comets.
down,
he got it.
He got it, driving 9 yards
first
and
down.
more. First goal, first down for the Comets.
First down, Comets.
With 100 seconds remaining in regulation. Wow. Cut the pressure with a knife. We got a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Aiden Smalls. Room, far right side of the Gibbons bench. Throws. Incomplete. It was intended for Dalton.
And then he gets drilled
coverage
going
by
out of bounds.
Peebles, and he's hit.
By number 2.
By number 2. Billy Turner's the
that's
spy.
the third, fourth time he's done it.
Yeah. Yeah, he chased Aiden out of bounds. So now we'll come up to second and 10. Clock stops. Still got 2 timeouts.
If you're out there in Comet Country, say your prayer to the football gods right now. Second and 10, ball on the 30.
Look for something short. They're playing zero. They're playing a single high safety.
Smalls, Smith, short throw.
Get on it. That's a fumble. Get on it. That's a. Woo.
They call it the dead ball. So
call it incomplete pass.
Yes.
Yep.
Third and 10.
Oh, come on, baby.
Number 2 was running to the end zone. He thought it was a touchdown.
Hey, he did the right thing.
Yep, absolutely.
Put the call on the refs.
Been there all night.
3rd and 10 again. 3rd and 10 again for the Comets.
Obviously, 2-down territory for the Comets. Got trips to the bottom of the screen. Single coverage to top.
86 seconds remains. Aiden Smalls.
There it is, the middle right there. There it is.
Made. Parker Ferguson. First down and more. Driving up the field. Got to run out of bounds. They got to reset the downs. 1st and 10.
Well, the stop clock will stop on the completion.
Right. And then it'll start
down.
back when they reset the markers, right?
They'll set it. Now they're going to run it.
Here it goes. He's already running it.
Yep.
1st and 10 at midfield. Comets driving with Parker Ferguson.
I said a few minutes
Smalls
ago.
Fires. Incomplete.
That's lineman downfield. Leave it be.
Wow. I was going to say.
So
even the crowd says it. You said leave it be, right? Why?
Leave it be. I said earlier that 17's got to get involved, and he just did a minute ago at the second level for a 15-yard gain. I still think he's going to be critical. Get 17 the football on a crossing route in the middle, little dig route. Again, the clock's going to stop on first downs, and you still got 2 timeouts.
And 1:06 left in regulation. 2nd and 10 midfield. Hayden Smalls
there
fires.
He is, 17 again. Get out of bounds now, Parker.
Ferguson.
Get out of bounds. There you go.
Stop the clock.
Get out of bounds. There you go. Great job.
First down, start the clock.
Yeah, clock is stopped. He went out of bounds. First down. Again, 17's got to be involved. I love when 7 from Gibbons backs up. 17's got 5, 6, 8 yards every time. Because number 7 for Gibbons is playing cover 3. Now he's walking up tight. So now you're going to have cover 3 on the other side.
1st and 10, 34. Aiden Smalls, QB keeper.
Now you might need a timeout. Now you need a timeout.
As fast as he can.
Timeout. Here we go.
Now you need a timeout. Timeout, Comets.
Timeout. They got 1 remain. Timeout, Clayton.
Does Chadwick try to put the ball in Aiden's hand to win the game here?
I think you do exactly what you're doing. Like I said, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. You're moving the football down the field. You still got 42 seconds and a timeout. But, again, you've got to work the middle of the football field. They're playing single high safety, okay, and he's running to the trip side. So the backside is going to be open in the middle of the field. Run a 12-yard curl on the backside. Look at whatever coverage this backside corner gets where he goes opposite your trips. If he's walking off, you hit him quick. If he's staying in, go and get an inside release, run a crossing route, keep him on your back hip, and hit him across the middle.
I wish they were hearing you right now. Right?
I do too. Let me see if I can telekinetically give it to Coach Chadwick.
Let Kim Braxton, let Coach borrow the headset real quick. 32-28. It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 33.
The OL's got to do a job. Okay, you got River down here at the bottom of the screen. You got Trips at the top. So now River's going to be singled up on 7. 17's going to the top, and he's playing off him.
We ain't mentioned River Fiore much tonight either.
You're in cover 2 now. They're bringing both safeties.
Smalls.
Take off, Aiden. Take off, Aiden.
He fires. End zone.
That's interference.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Who did I tell you? Who did I tell you? Who did I tell you? Who did I tell you?
Got it!
Who did I say? Hold on. I told you. I told you. Get the ball to Ferguson in the middle of the football field.
That's how you shut him up, Wesley. That's how you shut him up.
Go, Parker. I think he's down here. He says he's down here. Hey, Jackie, get that down there. Jackie, right there. There you go.
There he is, baby. Parker Ferguson.
Hey.
Parker Ferguson.
Hey.
He got the football.
A field goal does you no good.
There goes the extra point. We're going to kick the extra point.
We're up by 2. We're up by 2. This will put us up 3.
Yep. Put it up 3.
Lunger.
What's your scheme? What's your scheme coming out?
What?
The PAT.
Again, you script it down the middle. You hit a line drive.
Defense.
Oh, defense. You play. Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. Play what you've been playing. You know, you've stopped the run all night. I don't think they can go in 33 seconds, but we'll see what happens. They're going to take 2 shots. Okay, so our guy jumped. Guys, let me say this one more time now that we're a little bit quiet. Coaches, recruits, college coaches, whatever. You need a wide receiver. You better come find number 17, Parker Ferguson. I'm just telling you, he's going to play his heart out. We called his number over across the middle a couple times. Find a receiver. Give this kid a scholarship. He deserves to play college football at the next level.
He was double
Parker
covered.
Ferguson.
He was double covered. They were pulling on him.
Lunger, extra point.
Get there.
He got it.
Good. It's good.
Comets are up by 3. 33 seconds left in regulation. Oh, my God. Kim Winslow. Aiden Smalls, Parker Ferguson, how sweet it is, and the Comets are back up.
Holy smokes, this sideline is bananas right now. But look, they have to focus.
Exactly.
We've already seen what's happened on a kickoff return, and the defense has to. Cardinal Gibbons can score quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we needed
they got 2 timeouts.
Kick the football like we did the last time. Line drive down the ground in the middle of the field. Make it bounce a little bit.
Mark, what you say? Punch him in the mouth, right? This is when you do it right.
You better wrap them up. You better stay in your lanes. You better tackle somebody is what you better do.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 on the field.
Clayton is up by 3. 35-32. 33 seconds left in regulation in Raleigh. Somebody's going to a state championship next week.
If I'm doing anything, I might pooch it to the far side.
Nope.
Other than that, it's staying on the ground.
Keep the ball on the ground. Keep the ball on the ground. It does not bounce straight.
Squib. Straight.
That's
there
okay,
you go.
right there. Good. Oh, it's even better. He touched it.
It's
even better. He touched it.
He touched it.
He touched it.
And it's out of bounds.
If he don't touch it, the ball goes to the 35.
Yep.
But the ball goes out inside the 10.
That's right.
Ball's on the 10-yard line. He touched it. First down, Gibbons at the 9-yard line.
And that was Danny Peebles' son.
3 seconds off the clock, by the way. 31 seconds remaining.
They're marking it on the 9, gentlemen.
Yep.
3 timeouts.
They got 3 timeouts. We need to set up a spy on Gannon now as well.
Yes.
Just like they've done to Aiden.
Yes.
Spy Gannon. You know, bring somebody who can spy him.
Parker Ferguson is trying to get
Smalls
this
back
crowd
at safety.
up. Aiden Smalls in
We're going
safety.
to a 3-man look.
1st and 10.
And Aiden's at
Crusaders on the 9. Pressure. Catch made.
Okay.
That was Jones to number 1.
Braden Karras.
Braden Karras.
Braden Karras. A gain of
Clock
5.
Lost 5
5 or
seconds.
6. Second and 4. Second and 5.
You know what? Let's do the math. That was 6 seconds, 5 yards. They got 85 more yards. Ain't enough seconds left.
35-32. Comets up by 3.
Keep everything in front of you guys. That's why we're playing 20 yards deep.
Wire. Gannon Jones. 2nd and 4.
Where you at,
Go,
Keyshawn?
Keyshawn. Go.
Fires. Catch made.
That's all right.
Number 20 making the stop. That's Malachi Burke. First down, though, for Cardinal Gibbons.
Yeah, first down, 22 seconds left.
Now start the clock.
I'd like to see Coach Jones, bring some pressure a little bit because Gannon could just stand back there.
Timeout,
They call a
Cardinal
timeout Gibbons.
There was 3 men blocking Keyshawn.
Yeah, I know it exactly. Exactly. That's Gibbons' first time out of the half.
Yep.
They got 2 left. I'd like to see, like I said just a minute ago, there was 3 guys on Keyshawn. Run some type of backer stunt off Keyshawn's backside and make them adjust there. Put a little bit of pressure on Gannon because right now he's just kind of standing back there. We're playing a zone defense in the back end.
Look at the numbers.
Oh, nice.
Unbelievable.
Nice. We're playing zone defense on the back end. Our safeties are 20 yards deep. Keep everything in front of us as we continue to work, with the clock. The clock is in our favor regardless of the timeouts. Everything stays in front of you, you'll win. Looks like we're going to have Aiden play one of those back safety spots as well.
Yep. He's playing defense. He is a athlete, Mark, athlete.
Yeah.
He won't be a quarterback at NC State.
No, he'll be an athlete.
He's going to be a wide receiver.
Yep. So here's where we go.
1st and 10 on the 20, on the 25, 22 seconds remaining in regulation. Comets up by 3.
AK's on number 4.
Let's bring pressure. Let's bring pressure, guys. No
Jones
pressure. Sitting back.
He won't even look.
Receiver didn't look. He's wide open.
Never look.
He was wide open. Wide open.
Second down coming up. 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders.
So Gannon made the right read. The receiver made the wrong read.
Left in regulation, guys.
Yeah, wrong read by the receiver there. He's got to sit in that zone as he came off the line. We let him go. We chucked him at the line of scrimmage, but then let him go, and he was right in that in-between zone.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. You hear the Comet crew yelling defense. Jones fires, almost batted away. It's caught. Number 4.
That's
Braylon Peebles.
So again, pick up 5 and use 6 seconds. I'm good.
You're 14 seconds left in regulation.
4 seconds on that play that picked up 4 yards. It'd be 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
The biggest defensive drive for the Comets
this season
is right now. this season. Who's going to state?
So look for a combo route on the top of the screen.
3rd and 6.
Combo at the top, hit the guy in the flats right now.
Jones.
There he is, right there.
Jones.
There you go.
Runs.
There you go.
Going for him. Missed him. Jordan Hammond Buckland missed him, and he's running the football to midfield.
4 seconds. They got one play left,
guys. They got to throw this to the end zone.
You got one play.
4 seconds remain.
You got one play. 4 seconds. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 50. Ball's on the 49. Ball's going to be in the Cardinal Gibbons 49-yard line. 51 yards from the end zone. One play left to see who goes to the ship. Timeout, Gibbons.
Yep. Now, 4 seconds on the clock.
Got one timeout
if I'm
left.
the coach, I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna when they come out and line up, I'm gonna take mine.
Why? You know what they got to do. You put 3 guys back here. You play quarter defense. You put 2 guys back at the 10, 2 guys at the 5.
20.
Everything stays in front of you.
Down with a cramp.
We got a Comet player down, guys. Number 20 is down. Malachi Burt.
Sorry, Mark. No disrespect, but there's no. You know what they got to do. They got to get in the end zone.
I get you.
It's an injury timeout. Malachi Burt's down. Injury timeout.
I'm just thinking if it's a way to freeze them like you would on a field goal or something other. But I get you. I get you.
Right now, stick it out and go. You got 4 seconds. They got to go 51 yards.
Momentum's on your side.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Actually, the 50 yards is on your side.
I got the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bull ring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
Malachi Burt.
You got Ferguson back. Yep.
It is 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Cardinal Gibbons. 4 seconds.
Yep. Parker Ferguson's back as well.
Yep. Ferguson's back. Smalls is back.
Don't get offside.
Hey, Chadwick's going to call a timeout.
Coach Chadwick calls for a timeout. There's no more left for Clayton.
Yep, that's it. So, Mark, you got it right. So he called a timeout.
Well, as they walked out, I said that to start with, thinking maybe to freeze them. But I wondered, now can you get 6 back in the game or Malachi Burke back in the game?
I don't think so.
No, he's got to go.
You got to run a play.
Yeah, watch my coat, Mark. It's on the heater. Yeah. It knocked my drink over.
Hey Braxton, checking in with you, buddy. What's the
sidelines like?
Yeah, man. What's it like?
Pandemonium.
Antsy. I think everybody last 4 seconds to get over with.
It's in your.
I mean, ironically, I said if you're praying to if you're a religion, pray to the football gods right now.
And I'm just watching Chadwick. He's just kind of crouched down on the sidelines.
Check.
Gotcha.
You got him.
Yep. Carson Jones is just talking to him, keeping him calm.
Yeah, I see Chadwick's in a squat position.
He's just
I can't
watching.
hear
That's all
word
he can
you
do.
say.
See,
I can't hear y'all.
you can't hear us. I can hear you though. So we got Parker, we got Aiden back deep.
Yep.
AK Cromell is going to go back with him again. They've got to get 51 yards.
There, I got it. Good.
4 seconds.
It's the ball game,
remain.
gentlemen.
4 seconds remain. Cardinal Gibbons, Cannon Jones. Stop
Let it go.
Bring
Let
him
it go.
down.
That's
He
not gonna make it.
fires. It's going to be intercepted.
Guess who? Guess who picks it up? Clayton wins. Clayton wins. Clayton wins. Comets are going to the ship. Comets are going to the ship.
Cox and Hatby.
Comets are going to the ship.
This is my Friday Night Lights Sammy B moment. Your Clayton Comets are going to
the ship.
They're going to state.
Going to the ship. Hey!
Oh my goodness.
Holy moly.
Oh, I can't type the letters. Oh my goodness.
Holy moly.
I got Coach Chadwick
Holy
right here.
moly.
I don't know
He's,
what to think.
he's getting hugs and something. Coach, yes. Find his wife
Look at
and
Chadwick.
his family.
Your Clayton Comets are going to state.
Going to the ship, baby. Going to the ship.
This is his son out here.
I said it, Robbie. This is my Friday Night Lights Sammy B moment.
Absolutely.
The
His
Comets are
son
going
with
to
him.
state.
Now he's hugging Melissa Hubbard.
32,
Principal Hubbard.
28, 35, 22, your final.
35-32. 35-32.
35-32.
He's emotional right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, so, hey Braxton, if you find, because this might be a few minutes before we get Chadwick.
I tell you, Kim, let us know when you got him back. Okay?
Yeah,
So
I'm letting, he's got a release right now. He's hugging everybody he knows.
absolutely. So as you look at this, what just happened. Clayton, talk about adversity. Go up 10, go down. Come back up. And to go that last drive. And isn't it ironic that the final play of the game is an interception by number two? By number two,
yeah,
on the defense.
Yeah.
So that's right. Clayton's going to state, baby. So, you know what? I tell you.
Look over there, Jackie. Look over there. Look over there. Look.
What a feeling for these young men. Now
the Comet crew are trying to storm the Crusaders field.
Yeah, this might be the first time that Chadwick lets them come on the field. So, but I tell you,
what a game! The Clayton Comets are going to the state championship, baby.
Going to the ship.
First time
going
since
to the ship, baby.
1989. We're going to be there. We're going to be there anyway.
Hey guys, I got quarterback Aiden Smalls down here. Aiden.
Talk to Aiden.
Game stealing pick. You go down. You're down. You go and put a touchdown on the board. What does this mean for you? You played here. This one's a little personal, isn't it?
This is definitely personal. I still love those guys over there, but this was personal. They didn't let me play the quarterback position over there. I came here, played quarterback position, and beat them. So this means everything to me. And this team, it's a dream come true with this team, man. I love all these boys.
Had a couple late hits on you. If things felt a little aggressive, you stayed calm under pressure. What was the message to the guys after Cardinal Gibbons scores that touchdown to go up ahead? You have one drive left.
Hey, every time we had 2 minutes to go in the game. Just put the ball in the end zones. I was getting hit, but it don't matter, End of the day, it's football. It's gonna happen. Still love, they did a little extra stuff. But that's part of the game. It's cool.
One last thing. I want you to tell me how this sounds. The Clayton Comets are going to the state championship. How does that sound?
Hey, it sounds amazing. I said at the beginning of the season, our goal is to make it to the state championship, and that's it. And now we gotta go win that, John.
Ask him about number 17.
Yeah, ask him about Parker Ferguson.
Parker Ferguson. What are your thoughts on him?
Man, That's the best transfer guy we ever got, man. I mean, I'm so glad I had him. I love that boy to death, man. I just met him like 8 months ago. I mean, I love that boy to death. He made a big play. 17, that's Parker Ferguson, man. He did that, man. That was a great catch.
Last thing before you go, I know you want to go celebrate with your teammates. You still got one more game left in December. How does that sound?
Hey, it sounds amazing. Let's go get it done.
All right. Thank you for your time, Aiden.
That is Braxton Cutchin with Aiden Smalls. 35-32. Clayton is going to the state championship. First time since 1989. Kim Winslow, down to you.
I'm gonna let Coach Chadwick address his team first.
Can you keep the mic on by any chance, Kim?
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I'll try.
Just try to get around there. I'll turn the mic up.
I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes that might be a little private.
Yeah, it might get a little private.
I'll report if there's anything to say, but I'd like to keep it off in case there's a little privacy.
We don't
they're going to be doing an
awards
awards ceremony over here as well.
That's true.
They're going to do the Eastern Regional
said
Final Awards.
The hardware.
Will.
The hardware is going to be handed out. What does it say? What did he say?
He said, come bail me out because I'm going on the field.
Clayton is actually going on the Cardinal Gibbons sideline of the field to
celebrate. Get him back over here. There's a little bit of this that should be expected, but be class about it.
Yep.
Comet crew better pack Keenan Stadium next week. That's all I got to say, Clayton.
Absolutely.
Raleigh became Clayton.
We don't
Chapel Hill better become Clayton. We'll find out by Saturday morning. We'll find out by Saturday morning.
What's the Whirlies and Grimsley score?
Oh.
Or Grimsley and Warrior score?
Play Thursday or Friday.
It's probably going to be Thursday night.
Probably Thursday.
Yeah, we're trying to find out. Grimsley beat Weddington 13-7.
So we play Grimsley for the title.
So Grimsley beat Weddington 13-7.
Just found out. So the Comets will be facing the two-time defending 4A state champs, Grimsley, who's moved up to 7A. The Comets moved up as well.
So I'm assuming is this
this
show of sportsmanship?
No. They present the Eastern Region Final Championship Trophy.
Right.
The Eastern Region Champion Trophy gets iron.
Is there an MVP or anything, or just
the hardware, right, Robbie?
I think it's just the hardware. Yeah, they'll just do the hardware. Yeah. So for you folks still in Radio Land, listen, what we have now is we have both teams coming to the 50-yard line.
Yes.
Circling at the 50-yard line. They'll award the Eastern Regional Champion Trophy to Coach Chadwick. And they did give an MVP to Aiden Smalls, number 2.
Yes, they did.
They just handed it to him. So Aiden Smalls is your Eastern Region Final MVP for the evening. And your Clayton Comets.
My apologies, guys. The game's not over yet. Grimsley is leading Weddington 13-7. 3 minutes left in regulation.
I won't post that then.
Yep, don't post it yet.
3 minutes left in regulation. Look at Bennett Jones. Look at Pops Darren Banks.
They got the Eastern
Look at
Region
John
Final
S. Bust
champion.
and Joe Mott. They got the championship for the Eastern Regional, as you said, Robbie.
Yep, there's the trophy.
And let Parker Ferguson have the moment right there.
Absolutely.
Because that man is what put Clayton on the map for state right there.
Again.
That play, unbelievable, coming back.
Again, I just got to say, the kid's a senior. He's 6 foot, $190. Guys, if you want a wide receiver who's going to play their guts out, catches everything you throw his way, come get Parker Ferguson from Clayton High School. It's a shame that he didn't sign already, but I got to tell you, the kid balls out. He goes and gets the football. He comes to practice with the right attitude. He is a great model citizen for the community. And number 17, Parker Ferguson, deserves a football scholarship from somebody in this country.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
Clayton owes Grimsley.
Wesley.
Two times we played them. They weren't pretty.
You know something?
The revenge tour continues, as Bennett Jones says.
We'll worry about that next week.
Yep.
We'll worry about that next week.
As you say, celebrate, right?
Celebrate. You're gonna be a day short. Day short as far as practice, so a short week like they had this week.
Maybe. We don't know that we're playing Thursday yet, but we think we probably will play Thursday. But if you do, you're going to have a short week again.
This is all
same setup, which means at that point in time, if we know, you can go ahead and get an extra day in. You can get a Sunday in or something like that. If nothing else, a soft day. Or Saturday, yeah.
Kim Winslow is awaiting Coach Scott Chadwick We certainly want to get his thoughts before we sign off. Clayton Comets are going to state. First time since 1989. $35-32, your final. We are taking a break.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates.